Hey, what's up, everybody? How you doing? I am a mess right now. Let me go over here. Fix this a little bit. Thank you, everybody, for coming. Make sure the sound is good. A little bit of a mess tonight, trying to get on here. Let me know if you guys can hear me in the chat. I put together hopefully a good live stream. Spent a couple hours. Quite a interesting, maybe somewhat unique story. I had a bunch of issues with my computer. The video card's out of whack. I don't know what's going on. I might actually have to take it to Best Buy. But today we're going to be talking about, let me get my share screen ready. We're going to be talking about you don't know what you're talking about, iCkEdMeL? Bresia Terrell, 10-year-old girl that went missing July 9th. We're going to talk about the circumstances around it. Let me make sure we're live on Facebook as well. The mother, it's a little complicated. We are on Facebook. Good. The father, the guy that she was, well, is he the actual biological father? I'm a little confused because she has a half brother. And this is in Davenport, Iowa. All right, let me play you this little clip. Get warmed up, relax. Let me whistle a little bit. Hey, everybody in the chat, Linz, Miss Bossy, Bria. It is what it is. The Walsh, Kiss Me Under the Moonlight. I'm doing good so far. Leave It to Beaver. By the way, Leave It to Beaver recommended me this story earlier today. I put her playlist of the coverage in the description on YouTube. So if you guys want to check that out after. Let me play this video. It's just pictures, a little bit of a warm-up, and we're going to get into it because, oh, yeah, let me just play this. Here we go. Aisha, what's up? Hey, Candy.
Rage on that beat, going crazy.
Warm up, relax, and get ready. What's up? Hey, Beaver. Thank you for the super chat. Crystal, what's up? How old was her brother she was visiting? 8 years old. Hey, welcome everybody. Hey, Sin, Lady, Miss Honey for Life. Welcome. Thank you for coming by, being a new subscriber, hopefully. All right, so let's get into it. The meat and potatoes. So we're here talking about Bresia from Davenport, Iowa, 10-year-old. She has an 8-year-old half brother. And I believe that the half brother, the biological father, is this guy we're going to be talking about in a minute. And I have a bunch of video clips. And let's see. Bunch of video clips. Let me first tell you guys the account from the mother. of what happened. Okay, so the mother's name is Aishia Lankford, and according to her, so this whole situation took place July 9th, all right, 2020, and this is the mother's account. Terrell, which we're talking about, Bresia Terrell and her 8-year-old half brother were at their grandmother's house on Thursday, while Lankford was working at Checkers restaurant at East Locust Street in Davenport. Denkins, okay, this guy's full name is Henry Earl Denkins. He's the person of interest. Let me see if I could put up a picture for you guys real quick. You should have seen him in the video that I just played, but I'll give you a little bit of a picture too. All right. So Denkins picked up both children for the night because he wanted to spend some time with his son, and the boy didn't want to go alone. So they're, her half brother, which I'm going to show you a video clip right now after I read this little description of the half brother. So Lankford, which is the mother, rarely allows Terrell to sleep overnight anywhere. This is according to the mother. But that night, the girl told her mother she was having fun and wanted to stay, so Lankford allowed it. She hasn't seen her daughter since dropping off clothes Thursday evening at Denkins' apartment. Denkins had been around Terrell since she was an infant, and so she didn't suspect him of being capable of doing anything. And she said she always felt her daughter was safe around him. Now, let me check the chat real quick. All right. So I want to play this clip to give you a little bit of an idea of Bresia, so you guys can see her on video. We're going to be talking about there's a lot of videos that I got to show you guys because one, I have there's a full interview that the mother did, and I actually spent a while editing the video because the audio was so bad. So we're going to look at the mother's full interview. We're also going to take a look at this guy that claims to have been where's it at? Did I lose it? Oh, here goes. This guy goes off. He's not the biological father of Bresia, but he claims that he was there throughout her life, and so people were criticizing him on the internet because he wasn't the bio father. So we'll get into that later. But let me play this video for you guys. And this video I have to be careful because there's like some background music. It's very light, but it's brief, but way
Jim, Chief Sikorsky also said that the
FBI
field office operating out of Omaha is assisting in this case. So too are hundreds of people representing all stripes of the Quad Cities communities. Thousands of people expressing their outrage online. But the one voice that we still haven't heard yet is that of Breasia's.
There's me.
10-year-old Bresia, surrounded by family, singing along to her favorite song from Moana.
She likes to speak through music.
Okay, Mom. Is it pretty now?
And a budding TikTok entertainer, together with her mom.
I'm a savage.
She's always like, Mom, this TikTok, you should do this TikTok, Mom, you should do this TikTok.
Aishia Lankford.
What's she like? She has the most biggest personality ever. I mean, any parent would want. She helps, she's a very good big sister.
By the way, we're just getting started. Trust me. Get comfortable, sit tuned, because there's a lot of things about this story that's kind of crazy.
In this video, Ring Around the Rosie with her 8-year-old brother.
So that's the brother. I don't know the brother's name, but that's the brother and that's the sister. And so she went to go with the half brother to the half brother's house that night.
Notorious.
Tell me about Bresia. Do you guys get along?
That's him.
Yeah, sometimes, and then we argue.
Notorious's biological father, Henry Denkins, arrested Friday.
I guess that's his name, but it's so hard to hear. I don't know if he said Notorious's or what. Let me see.
Biological father, Henry.
And we argue.
Notorious's or something like that.
Biological father, Henry Denkins, arrested Friday night for failing to register his address as a convicted sex offender. Aishia believes he was the last one to see her early Friday morning. Bresia was with him because she was spending time with her little brother.
Supposedly, he woke up and Bree was nowhere to be found.
Aishia talked to Denkins at the Scott County Jail today.
I find that so hard to
Denkins
believe.
says he doesn't know where Bresia is, and the family is taking the search into their own hands.
We out looking for her every day, every night. We're not stopping until she come home.
She's always got a smile on her face. Everywhere you go, you're gonna see her smiling.
Jesus, we'll get this video taken down. Mute it for a second. But she was on TikTok. She was big into TikTok.
I've got to tell you, Jim, there were some emotional moments in that press conference this afternoon, some tense moments as well. The family really has taken parts of this investigation into their own hands, printing out T-shirts and these posters with Bresia's smile, hoping that they'll be able to see it again.
All right. So, July 9th, like I was saying, Bresia, she goes to Henry Earl Denkins. That's his full actual name, Henry Earl Denkins. To his apartment on the 2700 block of East 53rd Street. Make sure you guys can see me better while I read the notes that I took. And so she stays overnight. Terrell texted her mother using Denkins' phone. So who knows if that was really her. But when I say Terrell, we're talking about Bresia. That's how they worded it. So she texts her mother using the guy's phone, Henry, at shortly after 9 p.m. to tell her goodnight. Lankford hasn't heard from her daughter since. This guy, Denkins, he's 47 years old, and he's a person of interest. He's actually currently locked up on unrelated charges, though those unrelated charges are pretty interesting. All right. Denkins was already in police custody for violating a sex offender registration requirement after officers searched his home looking for Terrell on Friday, according to Davenport police. So she goes missing July 9th, which is a Thursday. Or the last time they heard from her, I guess, was Thursday, July 9th. July 10th, they come and take this guy into custody, Denkins. And this guy has a lot of vehicles, too. Let me see if I can get the picture. Here we go. Pull up the picture. Has several vehicles, and so let's see here. Yeah, they searched his apartment. An Amber Alert was issued July 15th, which is like 5 days after. Some people were upset about that. I'm gonna play you a clip about the Amber Alert. Let's see what else I got here. There was something else that I thought I had to mention. I read there was a note that I heard that the mother knew about. Oh, actually, we'll play it in the video. The mother did know about the sex offender charges too, but she says that she never, he's been around her kid since birth or whatever. Let me play you the Amber Alert clip that I have here. Save. Got all this stuff going on. So this is 5 days after. And then we got to go to the press conference.
Enforcement across the state still searching for a missing 10-year-old girl in eastern Iowa. An Amber Alert was issued overnight for Bresia Terrell. But as KCCI senior reporter Todd Mago reports, some confusion was created this morning when it appeared the Amber Alert was canceled.
Somebody doesn't remember. Thank you for the membership.
Today we learned that an active Amber Alert, the kind you see on highway signs, can only be active for 5 hours. But that doesn't mean the Amber Alert is canceled. The Iowa State Patrol issued the Amber Alert for 10-year-old Bresia Taylor early this morning. She's 4 feet 5 inches tall, 75 pounds,
Kiki,
and has black hair and brown eyes. She was last seen wearing a white T-shirt, flip-flops, and shorts. If you know where she is, call Davenport Police. Terrell's been missing since Friday morning. Since then, search teams have been out around the Quad Cities. The State Patrol says Davenport police called late last night to request the Amber Alert. They don't know why it took police 5 days to make that request. The State Patrol issued the alert, and then a few hours later on social media, the Department of Transportation said the alert had been canceled.
That's horrible.
That's when the confusion began. A short time later, the DOT apologized for the cancellation. The State Patrol says it may have been a misunderstanding of Iowa statute.
What happens is there's a state statute
Shirley,
that
what's
says
up?
after 5 hours that these notifications are active, then that is
Danny,
taken
what's
off.
up? How you
but
doing?
the Amber Alert
I haven't
itself
talked to you in a
is
while.
still active. It's just the
5
whole
days.
active alert notification system is the one that expires.
So even though the Amber Alert messages are taken down from the digital road signs, it's still in effect.
We're still doing all of our efforts trying to get that word out. It's still on our website. It's still on our social media sites, and it's still with the National Center for Missing Children as well.
Investigators say 47-year-old Henry Denkins is a person of interest in this case. Denkins is now in jail on charges related to sex offender registry violations. They also have his car. In Des Moines, Todd Magel.
So they got his car. It took 5 days. Not only that, I guess it was a mistake. They somehow canceled online the Amber Alert when it wasn't supposed to be canceled. And I don't think he had one of the articles that I took notes from, it stated that he didn't report some of these vehicles. I don't know if it was 2 of them. Let's see if I can find it real quick. Okay. The time frame. Well, let's do this. Let's talk about the previous charges, and then we'll get into some more videos. They were searching this place called Credit Island. It's an area out there. I have some clips too about this guy, Denkins. And yeah, let's see here. So, okay, so these charges that they were from 1990. Okay, this guy's 49 years old. 47 years old, Henry Earl Denkins. Okay, so from and this is according to DesMoinesRegister.com. They had a lot of the information, various articles, great site. So Denkins pleaded guilty to a 3rd-degree sexual abuse charge, 1990. According to Iowa Department of Corrections, he is currently facing 3 counts of sex offender registration violations after he allegedly failed to report his residence where Terrell went missing. And 2 of his vehicles, this is right here, 2 of his vehicles to authorities, which is required for registered sex offenders in Iowa. So we're looking at 3. He has like some sort of motorhome. Okay, so he has a maroon 2007 Chevrolet Impala, a black 2012 Chevrolet Camaro, and a motorhome. That's kind of, I mean, not that he has those vehicles is weird, but I think they did impound the vehicles, and police were asking for anyone with information on the whereabouts from 10 p.m. July 9th through noon July 10th. Maybe he did something in the vehicles. Maybe he knows something, or, has to know something. I mean, how does she just disappear from the house? Right? Denkins has pleaded not guilty to all 3 of the registration violations. The state plans on seeking habitual offender enhanced sentencing for Denkins based on the new charges and past felony convictions, according to court documents. If convicted as a habitual offender, Denkins would have to remain in confinement for at least 3 years. Denkins was moved from Scott County Jail to Clinton Jail County August 28th due to overcrowding. And let's see here. Oh, and here's the other stuff that was interesting. I'm going to play you the clips. So recently filed court documents show Denkins is wanted by the state of Illinois after failing to appear in court in April 2019 on drug charges. According to the Bureau of County Illinois online court records, Denkins is charged with delivery or possession with intent to deliver 900 grams of methamphetamine. God damn. 900 grams. And manufacturing and delivering, or the intent to deliver over 200 grams of amphetamine, or an analog of the drug. He will not be extradited to Illinois until his pending charges in Iowa are settled. Hell of a guy, right? All right, let me pull up these clips. Let me see what the chat is saying. And 3 different vehicles. Yep. Let me play. Let's see. Here we go.
For an update tonight, the man Davenport police have named as a person of interest in the disappearance of 10-year-old Bresia Terrell is wanted in Illinois on meth trafficking charges. Henry Denkins being held in the Scott County Jail right now on a sex offender registry violation charge and parole violation. He's also wanted in Bureau County, Illinois on 2 counts of manufacturing and delivering more than 2 registry violation of meth. Bresia Terrell has been missing for 2 weeks now, and the FBI has increased the reward to more than $13,000 for tips leading to an arrest or tips that lead to finding Bresia. Police want to know if anybody may have seen Denkins or any of his cars on the night of Thursday, July 9th through Friday, July 10th. And if you have any information in the case, you're asked to call police. You can also submit tips using the P3 app.
Probably. That's a whole lot of meth, man. Whole lot of meth. Let me show you a little video from the search they were doing from Credit Island. Yeah, let's do that.
Friends and total strangers are helping the family of Bresia Terrell search for the missing 10-year-old. That's her in the picture right there. And Breasia's mother told me that she believes her daughter was last seen somewhere near Credit Island. That's where we found her and an improvised search party today. As the hours add up, their search growing more and more desperate.
I had to go home yesterday without a baby, and I'd be damned if I go home again without one.
Aishia Lankford is desperate to find her daughter Bresia.
Her picture is everywhere, and nobody has called and came forward on nothing.
Now missing for more than 48 hours, the search has migrated to South Concord with a growing group of family, friends, and total strangers.
She's 10 years old. She's a little bitty thing. She's probably really scared, and we just need to find her.
It's hard to describe how she's just a great grandbaby. She's a good girl.
Bresia's grandmother is here too, walking alongside the improvised search party, scouring the muddy riverbanks, rummaging through an overgrown junkyard, and tracing the riverside roads again and again.
She's like my shadow. She's not going to leave my side. There's no way. I am out here, and I have not gotten not one report on my baby, nothing. We've been out here for hours.
And until we find her, we aren't going to rest. And we will be out here all day and all night.
The search party said that they have found evidence and turned it over to Davenport detectives.
Oh, they found something?
Breasia's mom can't shake the feeling that
what they found.
The kids are never going past 24 hours and she's not here. This is not real. We have so many cars out here, so many detectives out here, and we have not got one lead on what's going on with her.
For now, the search goes on.
Local law enforcement agencies are investigating the case. Davenport Police Chief Paul Sikorsky says he's humbled by the outpouring of support and the number of people who want to help. For those volunteering to search for Bresia, police ask that you organize in groups of 3 or more for safety. Crime Stoppers of the Quad Cities is offering a $3,500 reward for information that leads to locating Bresia Terrell or information leading to an arrest of someone who may have taken part in her disappearance.
Another thing that just came to mind, and we're going to watch the interview here in a few minutes, the mother's full interview. Definitely want to know what you guys think about that. Towards the end of the stream, I am going to take some calls too, if people want to call in and just give their thoughts. And I have an off-topic story towards the end to wind down. But it was also reported that the guy Hickens' girlfriend was there that night too at the apartment. I'm trying to see if I can give you the source that I had that information. And according to this, let me read from DesMonaireRegister.com. Lankford, which is the mother, said Denkins isn't talking about her daughter's disappearance, and refused her recent attempts to visit, which she actually did. We're going to see in the interview. Actually did visit and talk to him after, I guess. She previously said Denkins broke down when he saw Bresia's face imprinted on a T-shirt during an early visit, but denied having information that could help locate her daughter. Lankford told the Register that Denkins and she aren't close and only see each other every couple of months when Denkins wants to see his son. Lankford said although she was aware of Denkins on the sex offender registry, she and her daughter never felt unsafe around him. Terrell had been around Denkins since she was a baby. Let's see what else we got here. Just want to make sure I get this right. All right. So the FBI got involved. Nancy Grace made a short little 1-minute video. Let's see, play a short clip from the FBI.
The investigation into
if you guys wouldn't mind hitting like, I appreciate all the support. If you guys wouldn't mind hitting like and sharing the video, appreciate that. Get the story out.
a missing Davenport 10-year-old continues.
The FBI is now offering a $10,000 reward. Bresia Terrell was reported missing now 3 months ago. Davenport police, along with the FBI, the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children, and so many volunteers have been looking for her ever since.
It all becomes one big team and everybody gets on board. The strategy is developed in concert with both teams and all agencies involved. Any additional interviews and whatever the command post is deciding to do is done as a team effort so that we all have the same goal and the same outcome.
Authorities say tips are key in finding missing people like Bresia. And police named Henry Denkins as a person of interest in the case. Now, Denkins is a convicted sex offender who is in custody on charges unrelated to Breasia's case. Police have not called him a suspect.
All right. So I think there's the press conference that I want to show you, but I think let's get to the mother's full interview. I think people want to see that. And then let's see from the other guy too that raised, or not raised, but he said he was in her life, Bresia's life. Leave that alone. Oh, and this was on July 13. I found this clip too, where I guess police were, let's see, horrible quality, but the police were searching, I guess, a location or a house or something. I'm not going to play the whole thing because it's really nothing much. The guy has to know something. And what I'm wondering too is, have they spoken to
more PD for crowd control? They need more help for crowd control.
Have they spoken to this half brother? I mean, he's 8 years old. Has he said anything?
They probably want people to go. They're probably gonna put more across the street. You know? To a new.
Nothing new at all. I'm Aaliyah Davis.
Position. What position that would be?
On TikTok, man, all the kids are on the internet. TikTok, social media. I don't think this search turned up anything, but this was like, I think, one of the places they were looking. Let's get back here.
There was a search warrant there. Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. Where could she be?
So this whole
Y'all got enough cigarettes and any menthol? I don't. You got a cigarette? I definitely want a cigarette.
No, she didn't. The girlfriend hasn't gotten arrested. Or, oh, you talking about the Denkins' girlfriend? No.
I would that.
All right. So let's get into the mother's interview. You might have to adjust your headphones, but or speaker or whatever. But I did modify and fix the audio a bit, so it might be lower and louder in some portions. I had to make her audio every time she spoke. I had to make it louder because it was very low.
Good afternoon, Quad City Facebook,
You guys
Quad
let me
City
know what you
Times
think.
Facebook viewers. My name is Tom Lowy. I'm a reporter from the Quad City Times. And Aishia Lankford, the mother of missing 10-year-old Bresia Terrell, is here with us at the newspaper today. You've had a long morning, a long, hot morning out on pavement. But one of the interesting things is I found you at the Scott County Courthouse where you had just met with Henry Earl Denkins, who's being held on a number of charges, including violating his order to report as a child, as a sex abuse offender. He is believed to have last been with your daughter. And so he asked for a meeting with you this morning. Is that correct?
They originally asked for the meeting yesterday but I mean, my son had questions, There weren't questions that were set up by us, but, there were questions that he had wanted to ask him, but Henry's main focus was more on, where's your mom? And, it went from that to the point.
Where's your mother? Or
when he was talking to the jury,
oh,
it was more on like, where's your mom?
Okay.
And, I felt like me personally, I gave it some time, calm myself down, and I'm like, you know what? Anything could be a lead. I need to set aside my anger and so much hurt that I got going on inside and go and see what's going on. How do I know, he has something to tell me? Maybe his body language will tell me something, something that may, pop and, he may not know that he's giving me, a leeway to something, but like, I would know it. He wouldn't know it, but I would know it. So I would go in nonchalant because I know that he has a soft spot for me. So, I did just that. And, he accepted my call, he accepted the visit, which was.
So she went and visited him, the Denkins.
Crazy. He accepted in seconds, must I say. And came to the phone pretty quickly and picked it up like, hey, baby, and I'm like, no, it's hey, Aisha, and we went quickly. And, he accepted my call, he accepted the visit, which was crazy. He accepted in seconds, must I say, and came to the phone pretty quickly and picked it up like, hey, baby, and I'm like, no, it's hey, Aisha.
So he answered when she answered the phone, he said, hey, baby. And supposedly she had to correct him. And she also claimed that he has a soft spot for her. It's a little muffled. I had to make the volume louder. So try to, listen or whatever.
And we went on and, he went on about talking about numerous other things. And yeah. And
you can't go into the conversation because of legal reasons and things, but clear up for some of our viewers, like how is Mr. Denkins related to you or what, how do you know him?
I know Henry. We had a, relationship history a couple of years back, probably like, I want to say about like 8.5 years back, we were together for about 2.5, 3 years, him being a sex offender had also surfaced and
know him.
I know Henry. We had a, relationship history a couple of years back, probably like, I want to say about like 8.5 years back, we were together about 2.5, 3 years, him being a sex offender had also surfaced and his weird ways kind of had me step back, and then him being incarcerated all the time kind of definitely had me step back.
So the sex offender stuff came up and she mentioned something about his weird ways. Not sure what that means. And constant, I guess, in and out of jail.
To a lot of things. And we also have an 8-year-old boy together.
Okay.
To raise mostly.
Cherry, what's up?
Lankford is what we're working on.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you. And, that leads us into the kind of another question about social media and a lot of the rumors going on. And you told me yesterday on the phone and again today out on the pavement that it's pretty exhausting trying to keep up and deal with everything. Talk a little bit about what you're going through with social media.
What I'm personally going through with social media is that, people are taking the spotlight off of the person that was last seen with her. And they're putting up my background up and, they're putting bad words out there, mixing things up as far as the community. Like it's always one story and, they say bad things like, we did a candlelight to get back to the community that did so well. And the ones that did come out, because a lot of them were looking for stories. And I could have pointed.
I have a clip to the candlelight. I'll show you after this video. Took a lot of little video clips, so I'll show you I have a clip of the balloon release. We'll take a look at.
Quite a bit of them out, but and those were the ones that did not show up to the candlelight, which was great for me. But the candlelight was to give back, and
who didn't show up?
They say bad things like, we did a candlelight to give back to the community that did so well, and the ones that did come out, because a lot of them were looking for stories, and I could have pointed quite a bit of them out, but and those were the ones that did not show up to the candlelight, which was great for me. But the candlelight was to give back and show that we're here, we're not going nowhere, we're going to stand strong as a community until Bresia comes home. And I had so much negativity, like, you're doing it about death and all that type of stuff. And then I got into an altercation with someone on social media, they're gossiping on a post, and it came to a point where it was just like everyone's calling my phone. And it was just like, I'm just going to take it down, because at this point, I never really liked the Facebook anyway. Snapchat was something that I liked because my daughter liked the filters. I like the filters too, and I like to make everyone else laugh.
Hey, Rhonda, welcome.
Smile count, I'm there. You never know what anyone else is facing and what they're going through. Y'all smiles is what motivates me to do a lot more than what some may think, And I took my Facebook and I took my Snapchat down, and, because of, the public just, they're so bizarre with trying to get a story. They're trying to get hold of something. And like I told them, once we have something, a very good lead, and once everything is pulled together and Bree's home, you guys will get the story that you guys have been looking for. I have no problem with that. But at this moment, it's about a little girl. It's about a 10-year-old Bresia Terrell. Right. And some don't understand that. And some, they say they understand it, but then, they're on the internet and they're just doing the most of it. It hurt me because every time I'm looking at my phone, I couldn't even look at my phone without opening up a Facebook message. I had got over 400 and something friend requests.
Good question,
and many posts that were shared. Some posts that were shared was definitely heartfelt. Some posts that were shared was definitely negative. And I'm pretty sure that one of these maybe even talked about, you know what I mean? But y'all, their opinions, it really doesn't matter at this point. And to me, it was more like a shut up type of thing when I took it down, shut up talking to me. And like a lot of them try to talk to me out in public, and it's more like, okay, we're out here. I appreciate you guys, and I love each and every one of them for coming out and investing that much time in helping me find my daughter. But it's more like, we're out here for my daughter. All the questioning and on why, that shouldn't matter at this moment, because it's still going. Even, as of yesterday, of course, that we're going to roll into that as well. Of course, yesterday, that was hectic. Once again, because of social media, I took it down because of this exact reason.
I know that around by at least until midnight, you were out around the River Drive, Concord area. When do you sleep? Have you been able to sleep much?
In 5 days, I slept about 9 hours. I haven't been able to eat anything. I ate a couple snacks yesterday. Like I ate probably like 6 pretzels and like 6 of the little cracker chips. And, but I keep a lot of fluid in. And me personally, I'm a bit weak, but I keep vitamins down to keep myself motivated, because to me, I can't eat unless I'm able to eat a meal with my baby, so just getting up every morning and just staying focused. Like, I have bags under my eyes and I'm tired. I haven't did anything to my hair in 5 days, because I'm out here looking. Right. It doesn't matter what I put on. I'm out here. I'm running around. If I had to jump through a lake, I'm jumping through it. Right.
When you do close your eyes, what do you think about? What comes to mind?
It's not what I think about. It's more like so many tears come because it's so, I see her face everywhere, and I feel like when I close my eyes, it's like, I can't keep them closed that long, because it's like, she's like, okay, Mom, I'm here. Come find me, come help me. Like, I see her face everywhere. So it's like, okay, don't sleep. She's telling me, don't sleep. You're close. You're close. And I know I am. I feel it, baby, and I'm coming.
I heard you were on the phone with detectives quite a bit, and I don't want to ask about details of that, but lines of communication good with the law enforcement and with the police?
But a lot of our family, we kind of act out of anger because we're hurt. We're going in 5 days and no leads, no nothing. For a community to have so much negative to say, no one comes forward about this beautiful girl of mine, this 10-year-old girl. And, you know, we're all hurt. We're all restless. Like, we can't sleep. You know, sometimes we have to make ourselves sleep about 20, 30 minutes. Like, you know, I watched her sleep. You know, she looked so peaceful, and I really wanted to slap her. But, you know, to me, she was peaceful when she was sleeping, and that gave me that much more of a pull. Like, I may not be able to sleep, so I'm going to get up and make me some coffee, and I'm going to sit up and wait till everybody else wake up, and we gather together and see what we're going to do for the day. But it's hard. It is definitely hard. And some people say because I'm not shedding any tears at the moment, that, you know, I show no emotions. I mean, internally, I'm weak. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm drained. And I mean, I got to be able to be strong for her on the outside. I mean, that's why I ask for no hugs. You know, I ask for no one to come towards me with tears. Because, I mean, for me, that hit home for me. It breaks my heart to, you know, to even be here. Like, I almost wanted to shed a tear when I left the jailhouse, but I have to be strong because I know that by me being so weak inside, I believe that, you know, I may collapse and I may lose it, you know, and I need to keep myself together.
Let's talk a little bit about your daughter. I know she played basketball.
Yes, Carrie fan.
And I know that you and her are pretty tight. You and her, pretty tight.
She's my shadow. She's amazing. She's a perk. She's a child anybody would want. I mean, that's tattletale if you let her say it. But I mean, a strong girl and definitely a fighter. She's not going nowhere without a fight at all. You're gonna hear her. You're gonna see her. She's gonna make some movements. You're just not gonna be able to just grab her or any of that type of thing. You know, she's gonna fight. You know, and I mean, she's so playful. She's helpful. She's a big sister. You can be down here, you know, and she'll draw you a little picture just sitting down. She likes to draw. She loves to sing. She loves Moana. I'm here trying to actually get up a Moana video so we can kind of post that. Just listen to her sing so that you guys can see the personality that we see.
I learned something about her out on that pavement this morning about TikTok.
Yes, we're TikTok fans. Like, that's something that I didn't say.
So if you guys saw earlier in the video, I played one of the news clips for the TikTok thing. So I guess that was a thing for her.
Down, like, oh my God, she loves TikToks. Like, she made a TikTok for me Wednesday. And I mean, it was a slideshow of myself, but she made a TikTok for me and told me how much, you know, how pretty I am to her and how she wants to be just like me when she grows older. You know, it definitely hit for me, and it made me question myself as like, dang, like maybe I should be changing some of my ways. I mean, I already have, but you know, it's never too much to change just a few more down the line, you know. And you know, she taught me a few of the TikTok dances, and I think I'll be killing it. I can't wait until we do another TikTok because I'm gonna get her this time. I've been practicing.
Are you pretty sure that your daughter's alive?
Oh, I'm confident she's alive. I feel it. I know it. We went to the grave site and we prayed after we went down to.
After we left Concord yesterday morning, we went to Grandma's grave site and prayed.
Yep, we prayed, and like we had so many times, like the flower pot that my grandma had, you know, hanging over by her tombstone. We were just talking to her, you know, it shook, like, you know, just give us a sign, you know, send out your angels, because my grandma, she's like the Channel 4 news, you know, Channel 1 news. She has her own channel, you know, everybody knows. So we're like, you know, if you could.
I think that's the half brother on the side. I think it kind of looks like him.
And if you could just wrap your hands around her and tell her, I'm coming, and I won't stop until then. I stop at nothing, and I'm coming full speed, and I'm gonna make noise. You're gonna hear me, and they're gonna see your face everywhere. You go into a gas station, you're gonna see your face. You go to a gas pump, you're gonna see your face. You go pull up to a red light, you're gonna see her face.
Jason,
you're gonna know her name, Bresia Terrell.
Doctor, we need a prescription.
You don't know how big that smile meant to me and the rest of this community.
For people who want to volunteer or help out, what do you want them to know? Where should they go? What do you have much of that?
Honestly, it's not about where should they go. You know, it's search everywhere. You know, everything is, you know.
Yeah, sorry about the breathing thing. I told people at the beginning of this, the audio was really jacked up on this video. So like I downloaded it, I put it in the editor, and every time she spoke, I had to make it louder. Every time the reporter spoke, I had to turn it down. But when she was talking, I guess his mouth or whatever is by the microphone. So you hear like this breathing stuff like
everything to us, you know, and just searching. Like I get a lot of calls like, hey, where we're going to search at today is going like, search anywhere. If you feel it today, like, I'm at a park, you know, it looked like it's, you know, closed in a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go over here and walk in these woods. You know what I mean? Just look everywhere. I mean, I can't tell you where to look. I mean, because as a family, as an immediate family, some people don't think that we're out looking, but we're out passing flyers out. When we get to a stoplight, I'm jumping out of the cars and I'm passing flyers out to the people that are out there. I have my whole truck, decorated with her face. Her name and her voice is definitely going to be heard. You see a red Ford Escape, honk for Bree. Bring Bree home.
Thank you very much for joining us today. We appreciate your time. Aishia Lankford, you're searching for your daughter, Bresia Terrell. She's 10 years old, and we want to thank you for taking the time to talk about it with us.
I want to thank you guys for having me now.
All right.
Well. Interesting. Thank you guys for joining me. We're not over yet, but thank you for everybody that's in the chat. Please, if you wouldn't mind hitting like and share to get the video up. I'd appreciate that. I have another short clip of the mother in a different interview. I don't know if there's a full one to this, but I couldn't find it. But I'm going to play this little clip so you guys can get a little bit more. It's about 2 minutes long, 1 minute and 43 seconds.
I mean, she's full of love, that smile.
This is from the Press Citizen. This is July 15. So let me just bring it in a little bit for you guys that are new to the chat or that joined in kind of late. So we have Bresia Terrell. She's a 10-year-old that went missing on July 9th or 10th. The July 9th, she went to this guy, Henry Earl Denkins. He's the father of her half-brother, which is 8 years old. By July 10th, the next day, I believe that's when she was reported missing, and that's when she was gone. Supposedly, the mother claimed that Henry wakes up and she's just gone. This guy has a history he's like a sex offender, and so in 1990 he pleaded guilty to a 3rd-degree sexual abuse, which would be interesting to know more details about that. That's probably not public, but I wonder what's considered 3rd degree. And so she's still missing. It took 5 days to get out an Amber Alert. It was issued on July 15. Not sure why it took that long. And to add salt to the wound, if that's how the saying goes, when it was on Facebook, the social media posts where they go Amber Alert, whatever, it was canceled online for some reason, and they said it was a mistake. And so Bresia, she's 4 feet 5 inches tall, weighs 75 pounds, brown eyes, black hair. She was last seen wearing a white t-shirt, shorts, and sandals. All right. And she was last seen near Denkins' apartment in the early hours of July 10th. And so and we're kind of here now. So let me play this clip.
I can light up a room, When I'm having a bad day, she's gonna make even if she's just drawing me a picture to make me feel better. I mean, there's plenty of times just recently, almost a week and a half ago, when we just recently had to move, I was crying about that, and also still grieving about my dad. She comes and she wiped tears from my eyes and rubbed my back and sit next to me. She always wants to be up underneath me. She never wants me to leave her side. She sleeps literally right by me, like she's literally my shadow. I mean, she loves music. She likes to cook, but she's not on it. But she's working on it. She loves to help with laundry. She loves to help Notorious with like homework. She loves to do that type of thing. As far like she almost like the secondary mom in the house.
Wow.
And also the muscle.
Yeah. She's the muscle in the
Yeah,
home.
she's the muscle. Like, you cannot just meet her and not just love her. That smile, everything about her is funny. I mean, sometimes she, people consider her a little snitch because she don't tell, she just inform things. That's all. That's
She's 10 years old.
She's not a snitch. She just informed things. But she
take that back for a second.
I mean, sometimes she, people consider her a little snitch because she don't tell, she just inform things. That's all. That's
She's 10 years old.
She's not a snitch. She just informed things. But if a bug or anything, like I said before.
It's kind of interesting. Like the reporter's almost like checking her, like, she's 10. Like, are you kidding me? Kind of, like you noticed that? Let me play it again.
You cannot just meet her and not just love her. That smile, everything about her is funny. I mean,
maybe I interpreted that wrong, but to me, it seemed like she was checking her a little bit.
Sometimes she, people consider her a little snitch because she don't tell, she just inform things. That's all. That's
She's 10 years old.
She's not a snitch. She just informed things. If a bug or anything, like I said before, if a bug come down and poop on your windshield, she's gonna be like, "Oh my God, Mom, the bug had flew and it landed on top of Nana's light. It came in through the house when I had came in and it pooped on the window." Like that's the type of kid she is. She's gonna tell. You know, she don't care if it's the littlest thing. She's gonna tell you.
Don, what's up, man?
If something's not right, if something's bothering her, she's gonna tell you.
So that was that little clip that I found online too. I thought that was kind of interesting. These clips I'm not gonna play because I think they're kind of mute at this point. I'll probably play this later on when we do the call portion of the video while we wait for calls. But this is the area that the search was done in. But I'll play that later because I want to keep the interesting stuff right now. So we'll leave these two for later. I do want to get to this video because this is kind of interesting. And then I also have some other different updates after the fact. This was from August 17th, a school counselor that actually, I think Bresia was one of her students, I think. We'll take a look at that later. And then also, this might get mixed opinions from you guys, and I'm really curious when we get to this, what you guys have to think about this. Bresia Terrell inspired dress steal spotlight at Davenport fashion show. So we're going to take a look at that clip, but this is a fashion show that, the Dare to Be Me fashion show was run by More Divas owner Shay Moore. Moore is also Bresia Terrell's cousin. While designers from around Quad Cities showed off their stylish outfits, Moore had a surprise for her family. Also, it was like a surprise thing. Aishia Lankford, Bria's mother. So we'll take a look at that clip. We'll see, but they did something for her during the thing there. And so let me give you context before we play the original video of this guy that says he was taking care of Bresia or wasn't Bresia's life. So let me play this. This is from, first of all, this is from Losky of TSMG. And this was posted July 21st. Okay, so let's play it.
Please, if y'all know anything, please call the police.
Interesting, Lady G. Thank you for sending that.
I just want to come home, bro. I just want to home, bro. Bring Bresia home.
So I guess he got criticism. I don't know if it's because of this or not, but you're going to see this. No, that's not what I wanted. You're going to see where he goes off in this next video that I play for you. I just wanted to read what did he say here? If you know anything, please contact the authorities. We just want my baby home. Please check all security cameras for these two vehicles, the vehicles that we showed earlier we were talking about, from July 9th to July 10th, 2020, because I believe maybe if something happened to her, it was between those times, obviously. Please call 911 with information regarding Bresia or if you saw any of these three vehicles. He is currently in Scott County Jail. Bresia Terrell is still missing. And so this one, he kind of explains things. Let's play this, what he has to say.
Oh. So I'm waiting a little.
Was that the same guy? I think it was.
A little bit for everybody to come up in this motherfucker, man. I'ma just wait.
Losky TSMG Terrell.
Man. I'ma just wait.
It was posted on Facebook.
I'ma just wait for everybody to come up in this motherfucker, man, so I can get this.
Not the biological father, no.
Because I really feel like it shouldn't even fucking matter, Joe. I really feel like this shit shouldn't even.
They got the vehicles. I believe that vehicles were impounded. I don't know what the result or what came of it.
Even fucking matter, Joe. No cap. No cap. The shit shouldn't fucking matter. At no point in motherfucking time should the shit even fucking matter, Joe.
We're gonna take a look at the balloon release after this. Yeah, I don't know what that's about.
I'm gonna just wait and let motherfuckers get up in this motherfucker so y'all can see what the fuck I got to say. Cause this shit is aggravating, bro.
Oh, I paused.
It's aggravating. This shit dumb as fuck, bro. This shit dumb as fuck, bro. On everything. at a point in time where niggas talking about they motherfucking baby missing. Niggas is talking about goddamn, oh, I didn't know he had a baby. Bro, what does that fucking matter, bro? That shit doesn't fucking matter, bro. She was supposed to be mine. Goddamn it, when her mom was pregnant, nigga, she was supposed to be mine. Turned out she wasn't mine. Okay.
So this is a guy that was talking about Bresia. I guess he's gonna explain the story, but I guess Facebook got to him. Facebook is savage. I personally think Facebook is the most savage place on the internet. Facebook will take you out. I've seen what these people can do on Facebook. And so I guess Facebook got to him. Facebook also got to Shannon Ryan. I think that's what made Shannon Ryan crack. But he's explaining the situation. I guess he thought Bresia was going to be his, but it actually wasn't his. And so I didn't watch the whole video. So we're watching it together mostly for the first time. But I just thought it was interesting because it's kind of a little bit of drama and kind of just, I don't know, adds a little bit to the story.
Boom. God damn it. During that time, we had a bond. That's still my baby. Point blank. That's all that needs to be said. She's still my fucking child, nigga. Look at the fucking name. Bresia Terrell. Nigga, she was named after me to the T for a reason. So I need everybody to motherfucking know. She is not mine biologically, but she is mine. Period. Point blank. Like, I just don't understand what the
Facebook
whole
don't joke around, man.
that shit, bro. Like, that shit crazy.
I hope I don't get on Facebook's bad side. Those people don't play, man.
Crazy. That shit crazy as fuck. But ain't nobody else said nothing about none of my other kids, though. Don't nobody say nothing about my other kids, though. Don't nobody say nothing about talking to Lachelle. Don't nobody say nothing about talking to Danielle, though. Don't nobody say shit about my other kids.
Antonio, what's up?
That's crazy. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. That's it, man. That's it. Like, she's not mine biologically, bro, but she's my child.
He's just saying that he's not the biological father.
Oh, bro, that's it, bro. Like, that's it, bro. Like, I don't know what else to fucking say to nobody, man. This shit fucking killing me, Joe. Killing me, Joe. Motherfuckers is talking about, oh, we didn't know she was yours. What does that fucking matter, bro? What does it matter? Does it matter? Does it matter if she's biologically mine or not, bro? It doesn't fucking matter, bro.
Honestly, I could tell you this. When I first heard this earlier today, and I just briefly listened to it, the first person I thought of was Jason, because that time he called in and told this story. You guys might have been there for that, but made me think of him a little bit.
My baby, nigga. That's all that fucking matter, bro. Find my child, bro. For real. And I ain't trying to goddamn yell and cuss and all that other shit, bro, but that shit is crazy, bro. That shit crazy, bro. Because if another motherfucker said their child was missing, they gonna motherfucking say, oh, I didn't know you had another child. No, they gonna say, where the fuck was the last time you seen her? Who you know was with her? All that other shit. Y'all be asking questions like that. Motherfucker ain't gonna ask about goddamn, I didn't know he had a motherfucking child, bro. That's crazy. It's fucking crazy, bro.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You already know. Like, motherfuckers already know that name. That's all I'm saying, bro. It's just crazy. Like, my mama calling me, my brother calling me, nigga. Everybody calling me, bro. Like, I mean, shit, nigga. Look at the name, bro. You already know who fuck that is, bro. You already know, nigga. Y'all niggas don't remember back in the day, goddamn, when I had that motherfucking light-skinned baby, that shit, motherfucking nigga. Eyes transferred in the goddamn sunlight, nigga? Y'all remember that shit? That's all I'm saying, bro. Just fucking find my child, bro. Find my baby, nigga. Motherfuckers will say, or another motherfucker will say some shit like, oh, what about your other kids? Ask their mom about what the fuck about their other kids, nigga. You know where the fuck I'm at. I'm in the A, nigga. You already know. Motherfuckers already know I'm in the A, nigga. Shit. Like, I don't know what else to fucking say, bro. Like, I don't know what else to say, bro. I don't know what else to say, bro. Find my baby, bro. Find Bresia, bro. Like, that's case in point. That's the ending. Find Bresia, bro. Like, that's all I motherfucking need to do. Please. Like, shit. Motherfuckers is talking about goddamn, they didn't know she was mine, bro. Like, just find my baby, nigga. I'm fucking thousands of fucking miles away, nigga. Y'all niggas act like I can fucking do something, bro. Like, what the fuck else am I supposed to fucking do, bro? Fuck. I just increased my score by 8 points of experience. Man, bro. Find my. Hold on. I can't take no phone calls right now. I can't take no phone calls.
Everybody
right
want to call when you're doing the live stream.
I can't take no phone calls. Call the other phone, nigga.
I put my phone on silent every time. These people be blowing me up. I don't hear from them all day long. As
But
soon as I do a live
this
stream,
shit,
everybody
this
want to
shit,
call
this
me.
shit is real life, nigga.
So
This
I
shit
get all
is
these
real
Facebook
life, bro.
messages, too.
I don't even know who the fuck she was with. I don't even know the nigga. None of that shit, bro. I don't know nothing, bro. I don't know nothing, bro. All I know is my motherfucking baby missing, bro. That's all I know. That's all I fucking know, bro. It's my fucking baby missing, nigga. So I need y'all motherfuckers to look for it, bro. Do whatever the fuck y'all can possibly do. If you can do anything, bro. Do whatever the fuck you can. That's all.
Hey, if we can get some more likes too, please, on Facebook and YouTube. I appreciate that.
I told him, bro, like shit. I told him, like shit. You know, she ain't mine biologically, nigga, but she mine.
Hey, Nancy.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm finna put you in.
Oh, shit. Oh, hell no. Is it going to bring somebody into the video chat or something? Oh.
You in there? Hey. Yeah, I'm just saying, bro. She ain't mine biologically, goddamn, but she mine. You know what I'm saying?
Can you do this on Facebook? I thought this was just Instagram.
Right.
Maybe they were on Instagram and he recorded it?
Whatever. I don't even know no nigga name. I don't know the nigga name. None of that shit. I'm trying to find out who. Damn, Tiffany told me who the nigga name was, but I don't know.
Yes.
Who the fuck the nigga name is. Hold on, wait. I'm finna add Tiffany too. Oh shit, bro. This shit got my whole goddamn head fucked up, bro. I don't even know how to think straight. I can't add her. I can't add her. What up? Shit. Oh shit. I'm nigga driving on the highway when goddamn Tiffany told me this shit, bro. I ain't got shit.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey.
Yeah.
Everybody just, you know what I'm saying? Everybody gotta understand, you know what I'm saying, how that works. The main reason why don't nobody really know about her like that is because of the fact that, you know, like you know what happened as far as with you and her mom, you know what I'm saying? So that ain't everybody, that was never nobody business to know, you know what I'm saying? That was never nobody business to know. But now that this situation has occurred, you know, it has to come to the forefront.
Guess I'm old.
You know what I'm saying? Right. Everybody got to understand, you know what I'm saying? Now that it has to be coming to the forefront, but that ain't some business that you was obligated to tell everybody back then or in between.
People are asking about the biological father, which is a good question. And a lot of these stories, sometimes you don't even see them or hear from them. Tiffany said that she's been following the case and she's never seen him. So I don't know if we even know. Well, I mean, if the mother even knows who the biological father is. It's amazing, huh? Not surprising though, I guess.
No, that's your personal life, little bro. That was your personal life. And you know what I'm saying? Your bond is your bond, you know, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? Everybody gotta just understand, you know, that it's life. It come with the territory.
Yeah.
Any relationships, all that type of stuff. People done been in relationships with people that already had children, and they pretty much adopted the children as their own, you know.
Yeah, it's the same.
So,
Hold on, I gotta move my phone because I ain't got no goddamn service. Hold on.
Reception.
Yeah, I'm finna move it. Hold on.
Let's skip it.
Sorry. I'm finna move it.
Let's just skip this a little bit.
I had to come outside. I'm out here at Horizon Homes finna cut. But
I don't know. Let me look it up.
Inside,
Let's see.
Horizon Homes. Horizon Homes. You know, this joint was built on like Indian cemetery or something.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
There's a GoFundMe.
What's up, Nicky? Hey, no,
what up, y'all?
No, bro. It's that's why I said, you know what I'm saying? Your post, there wasn't nothing wrong with your post. You know what I'm saying? But I know what don't nobody else know.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So the post is projected in a manner that, you know, this is your emotions. You know what I'm saying? This is how you feel. But nobody is really understanding the logistics behind it. Like, hold up. No, wait. Let me clarify.
Tiffany, put the name down. Who she was with? Who they seen her with last?
She know.
I appreciate y'all goddamn looking out, goddamn. Even though y'all niggas don't goddamn look out on no other motherfucking time. Appreciate y'all look out at goddamn time like this. This some real life shit. Y'all know I'm a fool, so I'm trying to goddamn keep everything copacetic and not fucking cry and do all that shit.
Nah, bro, you doing right, man.
I'm trying.
You doing right.
I'm trying.
And I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you, man. I'm proud of you for, you know what I'm saying, like going live with it and like actually, you know, exposing the facts, you know what I mean? So whereas, you know, everybody understand, you know what I'm saying, that it's besides the fact that a child is missing, you know what I'm saying, but this is a child that you like, you know, like have bonded.
This video, this was at the very beginning. This was, I think, July 20-something, 21st, I think.
You know what I'm saying? So it's one of them unseen things that, you know, is personal. A lot of people didn't know about because you knew the logistics of it. So it wasn't really like a purpose in bringing it out to the forefront like that. You know what I'm saying? This is something that is personal, you know what I'm saying? And it's important that you express that and make sure that people understand, regardless, just out of respect of you, you know what I'm saying? People is really going.
I'm not sure why he did the shirt off thing, but there is a GoFundMe, but it looks like it's like deactivated now from the one that I saw.
Reach out and try to, you know, utilize resources to find her. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of whether that's your child biologically or not, people know how you feel about that child. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never met her a day in my life. You know what I'm saying? But still, because I know how you feel about her. You know what I'm saying? I know the story behind her. Man, it's my obligation to reach out. You know what I'm saying? And utilize whatever resources that I got up here, you know what I'm saying, to find her. But we got to get some answers, though. You know what I'm saying? We got to.
I don't want nobody to get anything fucked up. Like I love her more than my other kids or no shit like that. It ain't no shit like that. It's just she's in dire need right now. So she's who we talk about right now. Period, point blank. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So I just shit. Whatever y'all can do, man. Keep sharing that shit. Goddamn. Keep doing whatever y'all can do, man. Keep me posted. Keep bruh posted. Goddamn. Keep everybody posted, nigga. Like shit. Let us know. Goddamn. I'm gonna reach out to her mom and try and get in contact with her as well.
For sure. For sure. You already know, bro. You already know. It's
Oh, I keep doing that.
unfortunate, man. It's unfortunate.
Facebook screwing up over here. No, I want to play. Jesus.
Man.
Hell yeah.
All right. Well, I think that's that. Oh, the balloon release thing. Let me take a look at that. Let's see what that was about.
Mom, where's
People were asking about that.
I'm hungry. Like, you know, this is a candlelit and us releasing some balloons for a death. You know, it's to show my love back to the community that some balloons for a death. You know, it's
For a death.
Like, you know, this is a candlelit and us releasing some balloons for a death. You know, it's to show my love. You know, this is a candlelit and us releasing some balloons for a death. You know, it's to show my love back to the community.
Yes, we spoke about that earlier, Random. He was arrested on July 10th. He was charged with those violations, and she is still missing. She's not been found.
That I appreciate every last one of you guys taking time out, you know, putting money up for my baby. You know what I mean? Like, you guys are, some people are taking off work, some people are coming from other places coming to help me. You know what I mean? Most of you guys out here don't even know me. You know, but I love each and every last one of you guys out here because you guys took your time to actually help me. And I mean, and it doesn't end. It doesn't end from here. I mean, I want to show so much love, and I want to make sure that Bree name is gonna be heard. I want to make sure that when whoever has my baby, when they go to sleep, they see her. You're gonna see her everywhere, and I won't stop at nothing. You know, you're gonna see a picture everywhere. You're gonna see it on the news. You're gonna see me everywhere. Even if I have to go viral on many other places, you guys are gonna see her. You guys are gonna
So
see
let me give you a little bit of a time frame too. Maybe you're wondering when this took place, this balloon release. You know, some people feel that it's kind of weird. So, you know, July 9th, Bresia goes to this guy Henry's house, which is the father of her half brother, the 8-year-old. And so on the 10th, she's like missing. She was last seen near the apartment early hours, July 10th. And so according to QC Times, which is Quad City Times, let me show you the article here and I'll play the rest of the video. But according to them, a car has a photo of Bresia Terrell, 10, during a candlelit balloon release in honor of her at Jungle Park Sunday, July 12th, 2020. So she went missing that Friday. Friday would be Jaloon, trying to say balloon. Friday would be July 10th. Let me just double check that. Yeah. And July 9th would be Thursday when Bresia went over there. And then on the 12th, which is that Sunday, they have this balloon thing going on. Which is kind of fast, I guess, you know. It was what, 2 days? I don't know usually what's the time sequence for that. Maybe you guys could tell me in the chat, but it's kind of fast, huh? Oh. July 12th. That's kind of crazy to me. I mean, I don't know how you guys know for the other stories that we've covered on the channel. I mean, I understand if we know that somebody's deceased, but they're still searching and looking for her. And 2 days later is the balloon release. This looks like the person from the video we just watched in the interview, the mother's interview. There's the balloons. Aishia lets off a lantern in honor of her missing 10-year-old daughter, Bresia, at Jungle Park Sunday in Davenport. She's been missing since Friday. What do you guys think in the chat? It's too early for balloon release. Yeah, what the hell's going on with my voice? Clear it up. Hey, deep voice. Yeah, this is the one from the interview. Maybe it's a close family friend. Tanisha Townsley of Davenport left watches as the balloons are released for missing 10-year-old. These people did a good job though. QC Times and the other people, Des Moines Register. Where's that video we're just watching? Did I lose it? There we go.
Bresia Terrell and many other places instead of these t-shirts. I'm gonna make it be known until my baby's home. I mean, we have no lead. These amazing officers over here. I mean, they're out in bugs. They're getting ate up and spitting up. They're getting leads that
So this is 2 days after.
Where I mean, I most definitely thank them. Even when I thought that I couldn't even make it out here, you know what I mean. Even yesterday, I collapsed a couple times. Like, you know what I mean, with so many tears and. They lifted me like just saying it's okay. You know, you can't always go by what someone else is saying. Just, listen to your heart. And I'm listening. And that's why I'm out here. These candles aren't lit to tell my baby, oh, well, there's a slight chance that it may be a death. I'm telling my baby, your mama's out here. And you got a whole community behind you. And we're not going nowhere. And we don't always be here. And wherever.
Praise Jesus. So I guess this was like a thank you function or something But I mean, I see what some people are saying too. I probably would have put these resources into I would have taken that day search for her. That's interesting too. T-shirts 2 days after. Yeah. It's kind of hard to believe the timeline of this, but that's what the QC Times says. It's incredible. July 12th. Yeah. How the hell was that done so fast 2 days after? July 12th. July 10th, she's missing. Wow.
But one thing I can say, the beauty of this situation is every single last person in the community who has came out, who has helped, even if you just brought water or brought food to those that were here searching. That is the beauty of our community. We have so much ugliness going on in the world, but we all have stood tall behind Aishia. And whenever she wanted to go out and travel and find her baby, and let's keep going with that. Let's not stop. Let this not be the end until we can get justice one way or the other. Like I said, bring Bree home. And that's all that we want is to bring me. A Facebook post doesn't matter to me. I want to see her face everywhere. We can learn.
I wonder how long this thing was, like the actual thing. Interesting. But yeah, there was a balloon release thing that happened. I wanted to play this other clip too. I forgot to play this person of interest news clip.
TV6 update. The person of interest in the disappearance of 10-year-old Bresia Terrell of Davenport had a court hearing scheduled for this morning, but because of the coronavirus...
This is an old video, just FYI for people watching. It's from when it first happened.
Court was not held. 47-year-old Henry Denkins has pleaded not guilty to 3 counts of a sex offender registration violation. Police say the charges are unrelated to the girl's disappearance. Court documents say Denkins was arrested as officers were executing a search warrant at an apartment in connection to Terrell's missing person report. She was last seen at an apartment on 53rd Street in Davenport back on July 10th.
So, all right. So I'm going to open up the lines. There is 2 little clips that I can play with regards to that. This fashion show one, though, it kind of had some music in the background, too, so I'm going to have to mute it. And this was a recent post, too, October 23rd. Rob Johnson on Facebook posted a 2-minute clip about this whole situation, just to bring attention and kind of have people maybe look into this. And then when we end off, we're already kind of like an hour in, right? How far are we in here? Hour, 17 minutes. And then we're just going to end up on this offside story about this this teacher from a Christian school. Happened here in Florida. Kyra sent me this story, but I was reading it the other day and it was kind of interesting because she messed around with a young student, and they were like in some sort of relationship. And at one point, she tries to get the kid jealous by taking her brother out to his brother out to lunch or something. This is weirdo stuff, man. So let me open up the phone lines first. If anybody wants to call. If not, that's fine. After a while too, it's like what can you say about these stories, right? It's like the same thing over and over and over and over again, with just different variations and different details. Just like,
thank you for calling Call-In Studios host and call screener line. Please enter your show number and press pound. Enter your 6-digit PIN number. Welcome, host. You are now in the host room and can manage your callers from the Call-In Studio web interface.
Okay, so that's the line. If anybody wants to call it and share your opinion about the mother or this guy, the sex offender dude. And so let me play this school counselor.
Well, it's been more than a month now.
Oh, that is
10-year-old
Bresia.
girl in Davenport. Bresia Terrell is enrolled to be a 5th grader at Davenport schools this year. And as News 8's Luke Clary tells us
It's a good
tonight,
question.
a Davenport council
I don't have the police report. I couldn't find it. Sure, it's maybe out there somewhere. Maybe I could do a follow-up.
is helping her family hold out
Right.
hope as this new school year approaches.
September 8th. is the
3
magic
callers.
countdown.
Deborah Stevenson is the Student Achievement.
Let me just take the calls because I don't want to even get behind. 832, how you doing? Where you calling from?
Hey, Mel, this is Rhonda from Houston, well, Missouri City.
You said Rhonda from Houston?
Yeah, it's Rhonda.
Oh, okay. Hey, how's it
Missouri
going?
City, Texas. I'm good. I'm just watching this nonsense. All these children just being taken and all this. I don't even know what to say about these fake parents. They're just sperm and female egg donors. I don't really know what else to say to these people. It's just mind-boggling. All I watch all day long is people committing crimes with these children.
Yeah.
How do you get turned on with a child?
And there's been an increase, and it's just amazing. Not really amazing, but just how this, I guess she said the mother claimed that she had never slept over this guy's house before, and I guess that one night she said she was having fun, and so the mother let her sleep over there. I mean, I really think this guy has something to do with it. There's no way it could just disappear. Sort of girl like that.
True. I think mom has a lot to do with it too.
Really?
There's no way. I mean, I'm a mother of 6, a grandmother of 1. I could never be all on social media like this. Be in the news space like this. Like, no, I want my child's face to be out there, not my face.
Right.
They're not looking for me. They're looking for my kid.
Right.
This lady's just trying to, get her gatherings together, get her social media climb on. She said already they're a social media family. That's all that cares. That's all she cares about.
Mm. All right. Well, thank you. Yeah.
Thanks, Mel. It was
Appreciate the
wonderful
call.
talking to you. It's my first
All right,
time
you
on.
too.
I'm a member, so.
Oh, you're a member.
Love
Oh,
you.
okay. Hey.
Oh,
Thank you.
yeah.
Appreciate that.
I'll stay
right.
tuned in, son.
Thank you. I appreciate the
Take
support.
care.
All
Bye,
right.
Daddy.
Bye.
Bye.
I sometimes wonder too. I'm gonna get to the next caller. If this, I'm gonna look for a clip while I'm talking to this next person. I sometimes think there's like a hustle out there too for kids and being kidnapped and like pretending and people getting involved and stuff. But I'll play a clip once I find it. Hopefully I can find it. 407. How you doing? Where you calling from?
Hello?
Hey, I'm playing in the background. You're gonna have to mute me.
Oh, let me cut it off.
Okay.
I'm in Orlando, Florida.
Oh, Orlando. Hey, and who is this?
Oh, this is Maya. I'm new to your channel, but the way I feel about it is I have 2 children, 16 and 16 years apart, started young. And I dare have a big gap because I wanted the best. I didn't want to be, I was already a statistic. I didn't want anything worse. You understand? So I made
Right.
sure I had a gap so I can, handle everything. But my kids stay the night nowhere. And if I was to let my kids stay the night anywhere, you know where your kids are. You sleep light. You know what's going on. And all these children, that's all this stuff coming up, it's the mom. Because that's your child, your body.
Right.
It should be no reason that anything happens to your child because you should be on point. It's like having your arm on your body.
So you don't let your kids sleep over anywhere, huh? or do you?
No, I don't. I mean, my mom's house, if she asked me, for the kids to come over, other than that, no. Like even with this the corona thing, they so bored. We'd be bored together. And I've always been like that. We'll be bored together because that's because it's with me having daughters or even sons. The way the world is, you just can't. Nobody's gonna love your child like you love your child. Not even my mom gonna love my child the way I'm gonna love my child, or treat my child the way I'm gonna treat them.
The whole
You understand?
thing and with the previous.
Like I tell my daughter, I said, baby, it's gonna be things and things gonna happen to you in life. I have a daughter going to college next year. Things gonna happen. You're gonna come up and you're gonna feel like you're on a splatter, but I'm gonna be right there to bounce you back up. I'm just safety net, baby.
Right.
I got you. You feel me now?
Right.
Like the Four Tops, reach out. I'm gonna always be there. We have songs, we dance together. You know? I'm gonna always be there for you. I'm not going nowhere. I'm your next. That's what I'm here for. To guide you, to protect you, to provide, to always be there.
Right.
I'm gonna always sleep. I will sleep with one eye open. There's no way in the world. All this crap. Think about it. Your daughter. You say you have a 3-year-old. Think about it.
Oh yeah,
Think
no,
about
I don't plan on doing
you sleep with someone
sleepovers.
else.
Yeah, no,
Warren,
I don't plan
you,
on.
are you gonna sleep?
Hell no.
You gonna sleep? You gonna just knock out? If it's someone that you're not like, it's not the norm. You never sit down here. You're just gonna just knock out. Just sleep hard, like you just come like come on.
Well,
It
thank
makes
you.
no sense. It makes no sense for these mothers because that's your child came out of your body. Your body. You made a human being in your body. When you had your daughter, how much love did you feel? You never loved nobody like that before.
Oh, of course.
Think about it. It's immediate love. Like you do anything more than a husband, wife, anybody. You're a parent person for your son, daughter, anything. Think about it. This shit is BS. All this crap it makes no sense and it's really messed up for these children because they don't have no love. They're trash. They both. If your child went missing and some crap happened, you should be held responsible because that's your child. Forget the person that did it. You come first. They relied on you. They was in your body. You made a human being in your body. That's huge. Nobody can do come on. People don't think about you made a human being in your body. You made a person. No, that's the number one. That's the number one thing you could do. And that's all I wanted to say. I like you a lot. You feel me?
Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Take care.
You too.
Bye.
That's Fro 7, man. She's pretty deep. Yeah, I don't foresee myself doing sleepovers. I don't know. I mean, when I grew up, I wasn't allowed to. I went on like 1 or 2 sleepovers, and it was like literally the person lived across the street, and like you really it took forever to even. It was somebody that my mother knew for like a long time. Let me take 510. I don't have the phone number currently posted because I have 3 people on the line, so I don't want to overburden it. 510. How you doing? Where you calling from?
It's Gigi.
Gigi from Cali. What's up? How's it going?
I'm doing great. Oh man, I felt her pain. I know exactly what she means.
Who?
I only have the last caller because
Okay.
I only have one. Like I only went through the process of one child, and yes, we were very strict. And yes, still to this day. I mean, now she's an adult, but I'm just going but I've raised other children too. And I've taken the burden off their parents' arms where I'm like, okay, this child just cannot see their parents in the worst form, regardless of if they were going through struggles of addictions or problems or anything. I didn't want the children to go through it. So yeah, I opened my doors to them. So I raised a lot of kids that weren't mine, and I'm willing to raise more kids. And I've had offers where people are like, "Have my baby." I'm like, what? But in the end, I'm deserving of being a mother.
How do you feel about sleepovers?
Sleepovers, no. They came over to my house first before, I could even allow my child. Like my child really didn't have sleepover. Like she only had people coming over.
Okay.
Because I knew for sure she was going to be safe. Going over there, I don't know what's going to happen in the middle of the night.
Right.
And when kids come back, if they come back strange.
Yeah, you don't know who's in that household, or
Yeah.
maybe they have a family member visiting, or sometimes these kids are messed up too. Sometimes the kids are the one doing inappropriate things to kids and doing the things that was done to them. Maybe they got it twisted, whatever. Sometimes it's even the kids doing it. So
Yes, I've seen it. I've seen it happen, and I'm like, what are you doing? And I'm like, no. And then I'm like, even when I was married, my husband was like, get that little girl out of here. I'm like, yeah, she's doing way too much. I don't know where she's learning this stuff from, but it's not good. I don't know where it's coming from.
All right,
that's
Gigi.
all we need. We don't need we don't need that headache.
Right.
So yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, you have to be very careful. Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure, 100%. Appreciate your call and your support, man.
Okay, give all
right.
my love to my little baby niece.
All right, I will. Bye.
Bye.
All right. I'm gonna keep the calls moving. Keep it rolling. Let me take this next caller. I found that video clip to play for you guys too. And I think soon I'm gonna start ending. We're already at an hour and a half. So let's see. 216. How you doing? Where you calling from? And by the way, YouTube, please hit like. There's like 400 something. Is it 400? There's 400 people and 200 likes. Please hit like. Help out the video at least. I appreciate it. All right. So 216. How you doing? Where you calling from?
Hi, I'm fine. I'm calling from Cleveland, Ohio.
Cleveland, Ohio. Okay. And who is this?
This is Erica Smith. I just got on YouTube and seen your channel. I
Oh,
clicked
cool.
on it. I'm looking at the story. I subscribed and
Thank you. I was about to ask. Thank you.
Yep, I did. I would just like to say that with the COVID-19 going on and social distancing, how are you even allowing your child to go with to a sleepover or have you not, and you really don't know these people? Like, I'm not gonna lie, my daughters, I have 6 daughters, by the way. I went to Cleveland State University. Yep, they're all grown except for one. And we've had sleepovers, but I know their parents, like their grandparents, I've met them. They've met me. We've done family functions together and, things to that nature. And even now with the COVID, with that being said, I still wouldn't allow them to go to these same people's houses and spend the night because, you just never know who that other person been around. So it's already sad enough that we're dealing with COVID, but as a mother that you will let your child go somewhere with a pandemic going on and you comfortable with it, I have to question her motherhood. And I'm not the first to throw stones because I'm guilty of some things as well. However, when it comes to my children, I am very protective. I feel like I have 6 reasons to live and 6 to die. So I'm not going to put you in a terrible situation on top of what's already going on. So I'm not saying the mother is guilty or not, but I will say she is at fault for not protecting her seed from the COVID, child molesters, and any endangerment that could possibly happen.
Right. Oh, thank you so much.
That's just really all I wanted to say, and I'm going to keep the family in my prayers, and I hope that they find little Bree safe and unharmed and unscathed, So
thank you. Great call. Appreciate that.
Thank you.
All right. Bye. Okay, we got one more caller, and then I'll play the clips. That was a good call. I think we should maybe all agree about the sleepovers thing. That probably shouldn't be doing it, especially this day and age, man. I mean, I remember my mother was always very strict. Even back in the day when kids used to play outside, they don't do that anymore. Back in the day when kids used to play outside, I was only allowed from this point to that point in front of the house, riding my bike. And there was only one friend. As growing up as a child, when I was a kid, I was only allowed to sleep over one friend. His name is Gustavo. He still lives in New York because I was raised in New York. This dude literally lived across the street from me. Like you can look out the window, he's right there. And even to do that, it was hell. Not easy. I look back and I thank my mother, for keeping me safe and stuff. Back then when I was a kid, I was pissed off and angry. Come on. And I probably slept over maybe 2-3 times. Maybe. All right, 504. Thank you for holding. How you doing? Where you calling from? G Money, what's up? 504, you're on the line. Can you hear me?
Oh, shoot, man. My bad.
Hey.
What's up, man?
What's up? How you doing?
It's the godmother. My bad, man. I'm over here writing down my questions.
Hey.
Babe, I was writing down my questions as you was talking because I ain't want to miss what I wanted to say. But shoot, I ain't get a chance to get to all of them. What's good, though, man?
I'm good. How you doing? I'm all right. Not bad.
chilling, baby. I'm
Can't
over here eating
complain.
my Popeyes chicken, listening to you eat
Popeyes.
some red beef all day. Man, I'm telling you, I'm over here. I'm over here feeling good. And I say to myself, I say, now what is Mel? I say, this girl, I'm starting to think it's some conspiracy theories going on now. Something ain't right.
What you thinking?
I'm just saying, I don't know, because I'm just tired of seeing these videos of these fake people on here not crying. I mean, how you have your only
You're from New Orleans, right?
go missing?
I remember you've called a couple
that's me,
times. Yeah,
baby,
yeah.
all day. You know,
Yes, baby.
Nightwall in the building. What's up, Nightwall? Shout out to everybody from New Orleans. I'm holding it down. You know what I mean?
Hey.
Anyway, let me get back to it. So I'm like, why the hell, you know what I'm saying? Like, this your only daughter, you know what I mean? You ain't showing no sympathy. If you listen to her interview, the interview is all about her. She ain't even holding no picture up of her daughter. She's not even pleading with the man to, please just give me back my daughter. It's no pleading. It's nothing that makes me feel like someone is missing. You know what I'm saying? It feels like it's a clout chasing thing. Like I'm looking at a series or something, like some Netflix put together and made it look like a, you know, like remember the people that used to be in the woods and had their cell phones and they was walking with their phones and all that? That wish crap stuff. That's what this feel like. It feel like raw reality TV or something like that. This don't feel real. It really don't. I'm sorry. It just doesn't. I mean, it's no sympathy. Don, what's up, Don, baby? I'm just speaking to you people, speaking to me. You hear me? Anyway, so I'm like, it don't make no sense. No crying. Why was the son afraid to go by the daddy? I ain't never heard of that. Like, that was just weird to me. The son was afraid to go by the father by himself. I wanted to give that heifer neck when she said that on the news. I just wanted to just pop right in the back of her neck. Now, if the son's scared to go by the daddy, this don't make no sense. You hear me? Then I don't understand why what did the mom say when she dropped off the clothes? You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, no report of nothing. Like, it seemed like she dropped them cheering off to go hit some, go do something. I don't think, did she even go to work? Did they check a time clock? I'm just saying something not right.
Right. They said she was working at Checkers, but
she gave me the creep, like she climbed through the window and did something. I don't know. She just gave me the creep. Something about a whole little interview just, ugh. Now, let me ask you this. The dude with the dreads that was having an interview, somebody, it don't matter. That's was he talking about the same little girl?
Yes. So he wasn't the biological father, but like he thought it was his kid when she was pregnant, and I guess she was born. And I guess he said that I guess he signed the certificate. That's why she has his last name, Terrell. So, but people were asking him, oh, but you're not the biological father, because he found out after, I guess, that he wasn't the biological father. But he was making posts to, help to try to get her found. So.
I don't know, man. I mean, you know me. My antennas go up. Something ain't right. My antennas go up. I'm telling you, usually I'm right. Something ain't right. I'm telling you. I don't know. I just say cloud chasing had a face just now. You know what I mean? Because I felt like even him, he had nothing to say. Like, you're a whole hood nigga. You mean tell me you couldn't get nobody off of besides Facebook to tell you what happened? I mean, I'm just saying. It's just something not right to me. And then to top it off, the mama and that balloon thing, oh, that did it for me. I was like, case closed. Case was
the
closed.
balloon thing too. That was
you
weird.
Don't make that kind of mistake off your child debt. Your child debt. You don't make that. You don't say that kind of mistake. You know what I mean?
Right.
Case was closed for me. I said, okay, where the police at when you need them? Something's just not right. Again, I just think it's lack of police work. Again. Lack of police work.
Yeah, I appreciate the call,
anyway,
man.
I'm about to
it's good to hear from you. Yeah, enjoy your
greasy.
food. I kind of want to go get something to eat after this too. I don't know, get something.
Man, it's the truth.
Something greasy.
I recommend.
What do you recommend?
I recommend get the 5-piece chicken strips. You hear me? That's my stuff right there. With a large rabies, and then eat your rabies with the biscuit. Oh my God! Because sometimes they biscuit be a little drier.
But what happened with the sandwich though? Do you think that was just hype?
Yeah, you got the thing.
What do you think about the sandwich? Was that just hype? I know we're getting off topic real quick, but
that sandwich is good, man.
It's good. Okay.
That sandwich crack, man. That sandwich got crack in it. Something ain't right. Something ain't right about something. When it's that good, something ain't right, son. That can't be real chicken or something. I'm sorry. Something ain't right.
All right. Well, thank you. I
Something ain't right.
appreciate the call. Take care.
It's always a pleasure, bro.
All right. Take care.
I'll let you go.
Bye. That's New Orleans right there. Grandma Spivvy, thank you so much for the donation. I appreciate it. Supporting iCkEdMeL always 100. Thank you. Okay, let me take these other two calls. I think after these two calls, I'm gonna maybe end it. I mean, we can watch the other two video clips of these guys, and then we still got the off topic. Damn. Let me take the call. 769. How you doing? Where you calling from?
Hi, I'm calling from Mississippi. I was calling to make a brief statement on the father who actually signed her birth certificate and gave her the last name Terrell.
Okay.
I can understand why his head is moving back and forth because he don't understand how the situation is happening. So he's acting out. You know, he's psychologically acting out. I mean, he's going through grief probably. Like, I mean, that's crazy, insane what's going on. Like, he did have to say that he didn't know the guy because I did assume, like, I mean, are these drug dealers and they just know each other and somebody's saying it's the baby? But the thing, my last thought was the boy. If the girl wasn't his real child, is the boy the sex offender's real child?
Wait, repeat that
did they take
again?
a blood test? Okay, you know the son of the lady that's Breasia's brother that they went over to the guy house. I forgot his name. Is he the real father of this son? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know if they did I mean, the news article claims that he is the father of her half brother, but yeah, who knows I don't know if he actually got a paternity test or anything, or he just assumed, you know, because with this other situation with the other guy.
Claimed that Terrell is Breasia's real dad too until they get a blood test. And not only that, if he did drugs and meth and stuff, it's sex trafficking. I probably should have said ST, but I mean, ain't no telling where the baby is. I mean, all you could do is pray. They should have did a prayer vigil before they did a balloon vigil, and that would make more sense. But I mean, it's a lot more that they're not saying.
Right.
I mean, it's a lot more, but that's all I have to say.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you for the call.
Thank you. Thank you. Bye.
Bye. She brought a kind of an interesting thing to the table. I mean, maybe is this other guy even the biological father of the boy, the half brother? Sin. I just noticed because I looked at my phone. I wasn't even looking. Thank you for the donation on Cash App, $10. Appreciate you and your support. Let me take this other caller. 267. 267. How you doing? Where you calling from? Oh, person dropped. Either dropped or I hung up by accident. I'm sorry if I did. Let me play this clip. I gotta refresh it. This was from Rob Johnson, October 23rd. Oh boy, there we go.
So, good morning, everyone. This is Reverend Rob Johnson. We are in Davenport today doing what we do. And to everybody that's been following us and supporting us,
Jesus,
thank you so much.
That's crazy.
For what you're doing.
Quarantini queen.
For continuously to push out the stuff that we've been pushing. As you all know, back in July, there was a story that came out about a year.
If you want to call in, here's the number. I'm gonna be ending off soon. If any last few people want to call in, I'll leave it up for about a minute.
Black girl that's been missing here in Iowa, and that the police has information on. And so we came up here. It's now been
954-787-3009.
105 days.
No pain. Thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. Yeah, if you guys don't mind hitting like or subscribing, would it be even better? Amazing.
Has been missing. We've spoken to her mom. We've spoken to the family, and this is our Uncle Marcus, who is here right now, and he just has a plea that he wants to give you real quick.
I'm Marcus Bresia Terrell's uncle, and we just need help bringing her home. Any information or anything to help. We crying out for help, basically. We need help bad. We just want to bring her home.
So the plea here, y'all, is really simple. Y'all heard it from him. we want to make sure that this mom is able to see her daughter again.
Let me take it down.
We want to make sure that this family is able to see her again. And we can't do it without you.
Oh, sorry if I dropped you by accident, Naja.
Need all media outlets that are following us, all police
My computer's been acting really funny lately too.
that are following us, private investigators
Blame
that
it
are
on the
following
computer.
us, all of you all that have access to resources that are following us. We also want to make sure that we're donating to this family to help.
Oh
make sure,
Lord,
look
I
at
just
all
saw
of
what
this
you
stuff that they're
sent
doing,
me.
right? All
Oh
of
my
this
God.
stuff takes money.
All right. First of all, thank you to these guys for spreading the story. Before we take the next callers, I don't even know if she wants me to say her name. You guys let me know. Somebody sent me this. Oh, but I don't know if there's background music. 16 seconds. When is this from? Yesterday? I don't know, man. Let's see. If there's background music, I'm gonna mute it. This is supposedly the mother. I don't know. Before we get to the calls, people that are calling in, the two callers now, you can watch this, just listen in, and then you can give me your thoughts. I don't know. Let's see. Oh, there's a sound. Oh, no sound? Okay. Oh, Lord. I don't know what this is. I don't know. I can't see her face, though, so I don't really know if that's even her or not, but they claim it's her. Somebody told me earlier today about this, too. I didn't know where the video was, though, so thank you for Reese for sending me this. Reachly. Oh, no, man. They say that's her, though. All right. 563. How you doing? Where you calling from? Miss Smith, thank you for being Fox Smith. Thank you for becoming a member. Appreciate it. 563. I'm echoing. Hey, I'm echoing a little bit. If
okay,
if you
my
have me
bad.
up, if you could
Hold
turn me
on,
down.
give me 1 second.
Okay, no problem.
Okay, so I live in Davenport.
Okay.
I've been looking for her since she went missing. We have not stopped looking for her.
Wait, so you've been out there searching? Like
yeah,
you were,
for the first week or so, I was out there in the woods and stuff looking for her. People
Wow.
are still looking for her. We have not stopped. That's our main thing. We have not stopped looking for her, and we will not stop looking for her. The mom might not be looking for her. She might not look. She might not think to look. She might be doing God knows what. That is her twerking on the video because she's been in the clubs too. That's her.
Oh.
But we are not stopping. She
Wow.
will be found. Okay?
Wow.
So everybody bashing the mom and everybody doing all that, put that positive energy into praying that she is found. Okay? Because it is a lot that has to go on with this story that cannot be said to the public eye.
Really?
Because it's just too much. But I will say that she is still being looked for. And I thank you. Oh, I thank you so much for covering this story because not a lot of people know about this.
Yeah, no, thanks. Somebody asked me to cover it
Go
this
ahead.
morning. Leave It to Bieber asked me to cover it today.
And I thank you. I thank you for actually covering it and making it known and making the situation known. But she is still being looked for, and we pray every day. When I say that people are working daily to bring her home, and it might not be her mom. It's not okay. I don't know what she's doing personally in her everyday life, but I know what the main group of people looking for her are doing, and I see the effort and I see how hard people are working to try to find her. So I just don't want people to, because that's one thing that I do see a lot, that the people who do know about this have a lot to say about that nobody's looking for her. We are looking, but we are doing it in silence. We are moving so that people cannot find a way to stop us from finding her. We are moving in a way where we're silent. We're in stealth mode, basically.
How many people would you say is it like still looking?
For a good fact, there's a good solid 6 people who are doing everything in their power to look for her, mediums included.
Mediums included.
Her foundation of people looking for her, we are determined. Like, I'm talking to the point where it's all we think about. From the moment we wake up to the moment we go to bed, Bresia is what we think about. Bresia is what we pray about. Bresia is on our mind. Like, I will never be able to look at anything the same, because in my head, I'm thinking, okay, well, could she be over here? Is she still alive? Is she, like, it's just too many questions, and it's just too many unanswered questions. And I get that. I understand that. So I understand why a lot of people on the outside looking into this craziness that's happening in Davenport, and they're all just like, well, the mom is terrible. Nobody's looking for her. The police isn't doing anything. Whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. But there's so many delicate things, and I don't even know how to explain it, but it is just so much. It is so much going on with this situation. But I thank you for covering it, and we appreciate it. And
somebody asked, were you at that balloon event thing, like the balloon release?
No. Oh God, no. Oh God, no. I did not go to that.
Okay.
The only thing I went to was the pray. Oh yeah, that's another thing. I seen somebody make a comment about a prayer visual, or I can't remember if it was a caller or not. We had a prayer visual, and that's actually where I met some pretty amazing women. And right now, hey sis, hey spirit sis, hey. But anyway, so there was a prayer visual. There was a group of us who were in the woods every single day in the 90-degree weather, in the rain, in the heat, in the swamp. We thoroughly looked in the places where they suspected her to be. Like, none of that was left unturned.
In one of the news articles, it said that the search party found some sort of something evidence or something like that.
So basically, where the area is, it's a fishing spot. So, people go out there and they fish, and some people might, it's like a real cut back area where a lot of stuff can happen, like good, bad, and ugly. Like, a lot of stuff can happen where the area is, and there's like a lot of roads to take you far. Like, you can go far back into everything. So people, they go far back in, and then they set up over there by where they think they can get the most fish. So there's like a lot of shirts and shoes and beer bottles and stuff all throughout the place. So I don't know if it's real evidence or if it was just like, a white shirt that somebody left there, or a blue sandal that somebody left there. But again, nothing was left unturned. Everything was searched.
And did they
by
go
the cops or by that stuff?
And the name of that place is Credit Island, right? What we're talking about here?
Credit Island, yeah.
Credit Island. And did you guys knock on people's doors too and stuff like that, I guess?
So there aren't houses over there by Credit Island. It's literally just nothing but wilderness. There's one house over there, and that house was, people did actually go up and talk to that person that lived in that house.
Okay. Do you have any theories as to what may have happened? I mean, do you believe this guy?
I have a lot of theories.
Okay.
I have a lot, but it's one of those things where it's a really negative situation in its own. So to add more negative feelings on that is adding fuel to the fire. So what you really can only do is look for the positives in this. Like, okay, well, we know this and this and this, and we know this and this and this, and we know where she was.
Right.
Granted, the story has changed a couple times, but it's like the facts that we do know, we try to really see why that would be a fact or why that would be the way it was. And
okay,
there's a lot of people that know things and a lot of people that aren't saying things. And I really, if those people are listening to this, if by the grace of God, somebody who knows something is listening, just please, man,
Okay.
It's time.
So thank you so much for calling. Supposedly there's a family member calling in. So let me take this to see if this is somebody in the family. If you want to, like, reach out to me, email me, or reach out to me on Facebook, like DM me if you have any other details or anything you want to talk about. But thank you so much for calling and clearing some of those things up and giving us a little background.
Hey, thank you so much.
Thank you. Bye. Okay, so we're gonna take this call. Let's see if this is really family. And also, somebody just posted in the chat. I'm not gonna talk too much about this right now. We'll wait till after the call. But I did this video earlier today. If you guys haven't heard of this video, go check it out. I'll put the link when I have a chance. But apparently, Quentin was found deceased, and so we'll talk about that after. The autistic boy, the 4-year-old. 309. Trying to take the call. 309. How you doing?
Hello?
Hi.
Hello? Can you hear me?
Yeah, can you turn me down in the background because I'm echoing?
Oh, hold on. Let me turn you off. Okay. Can you hear me now?
Yes, a lot. Oh no, I still.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Now, Henry Denkins is my man's first cousin, and he's a known pedophile. He molested a child in our family back in the years ago. And what happened is the girl, she has a son by him, and something happened where she asked him to babysit the kids, and he ended up taking his son and that little girl. When he took the little girl and the son, they spent the night. So they had a whole night he had a whole night to do whatever he wanted to do. And then the next day, some type of way, she got her son. She didn't get the little girl. Now, when they said, the baby was missing on certain street, that's Henry Deacon's house that he was staying at that he was not registered to. The reason why he's in jail, it's person of interest, but the reason why he's in jail is not registering right. He's not in jail. They haven't charged him for this baby. They're not even looking for this baby right. They at first, where the rivers came up, the Credit Island and Clinton and stuff, I think the little boy said that he took them there. Henry likes to fish. He likes to do a lot of stuff. Okay, they gave that man too much time. It's either between the mother and him. And the way I'm looking at it is, all of our family members is begging him to tell where this baby is at if he has something to do with it. We don't know if he gave back the kids and she just got upset with him because she's been messing around with him for years. You see what I'm saying? We don't know. Everybody wants to just pin it on Henry because he's a known pedophile. Okay, but why ain't they charged the mother for child endangerment? The way I see it is, it was child endangerment when you called a known sex offender to pick up your kids. And they spent the night with him? Where you do that at? You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Okay? Now.
So you said
everybody's bashing the mother.
You said Henry is your man's first cousin. The guy you're with is his first cousin. Okay.
Yeah, it's my husband's first cousin.
Your husband's first cousin.
And the boy is my man's cousin. Okay. They're all family. And see, everybody went to Credit Island hoping that baby was there, but I feel like they wasted a lot of time because you just assumed he went there. You sent all these cops there, then they sent all these volunteers there. They sent all these people to Clinton. Okay, they just assumed. And then after that, the police stopped that search. I noticed after months went by, they brought up a missing person of a white girl named Trudy Appleby. She's been missing for over 20-something years or something like that. They brought her up after the fact. Okay, we're looking for a baby that's right now missing. Then when they stopped the search, first they said $500. Then they said $3,500.
Right.
What is the body not worth nothing? But at the same time, when they're going to charge somebody? person of interest. There's 2 people out here right now in the Quad Cities here right now out here on person of interest on Trudy Appleby's missing persons. When they're gonna arrest them? They just now searched their house after 20 years. This is a joke. These kids is getting missing left and right around here. But they too busy bashing everybody and selling stuff, having balloon releases, making money off of stuff. People's trying to take this poor little girl's face and picture and put her on everything and make money. That's what it's all about. These people ain't looking right for this baby because it shouldn't have took this long. First of all, they caught Henry the same day. But the way they caught him was so weird because why didn't they arrest him at the house when you got one kid? Why did they arrest him later on? See, it's a big part of this story that we're all missing. And then who calls a man that they know that they're messing around with, that they know that he's a pedophile? They knew he was a pedophile. She knew he was. So that's for example, if I call my baby daddy and I know he's a known pedophile, why would I call him and ask him to take both of these kids and one ain't his, and I know that there's a possibility that he's gonna rape or lust at them? Because this is what I really think he did. I think he took the kids, took them home, and this is my opinion. This is what I think. He took the kids and took them home, and this is what I think he did. I think he tried to molest on that little girl because he's known to do it, and he had a wife upstairs in the house.
Right.
Okay.
That's what
he got to cover her face up. He got to cover her face up to be quiet and probably killed her because he's a big man. I mean, what I mean by a big man, he's like 2 of you.
Wow.
Okay. On this poor little girl, I'm only 4'10". I'm probably as small as this little girl. So he probably suffocated her and trying to do what he was trying to do, and it didn't work out right, and he killed her probably, and then he had a whole night to get rid of her. See, people are forgetting the fact that this.
Oh no! What happened? Hold on, something happened. Did I lose the call? What happened there? I think my call dropped. Stay on the line. Stay on the line 309. Don't hang up yet. I don't know why. What's up with Google Voice? I'm calling back in. Just stay right there.
Thank you for calling Call-In Studios host and call screener line. Please enter your show number and press pound. Enter your 6-digit PIN number.
I don't even know what that is. Oh, there it is. Okay. Oh, I didn't have to press pound.
Welcome, host. You are now in the host room and can manage your callers from the Call-In Studio web interface.
Younger than this baby.
Hey, I got cut off. I'm sorry, I lost you. Can you repeat like the last minute or so? We were talking about the whole. We were talking about you. The last I heard you was we were talking about the fact that she was there the night, like a day, like he had a whole day to do what he needed to do.
Yeah, he had a whole night. The baby when you called this man asking to take your kids, she knew he was a pedophile. All of us know he's a pedophile. My kids don't be around this man. A group of our family members, we keep our kids away from this motherfucker.
Really?
We know that he's a known pedophile. Yeah, we know. This ain't she knows it. She been messing around with him over 8 years. She knows when he was in prison, what he was in prison for. She knows everything. Okay, so for you to call this man and ask this man to take your kids, you knew what the possibility was. Okay, you knew. This wasn't no regular, let's sleep over and let's have some marshmallows and popcorn and stuff. I'm going to spend time with my son and my stepdaughter. This was, he volunteered to take them kids because he's already got a sick brain.
Wow. And
God knows what she wanted to do. She probably wanted to go out, go to the club or something. We don't know what she had to do, go to work or whatever. But whatever she did, just doing that one call was wrong from the get-go. But what I don't understand, and I sit here and I watch this shit every day, every store we go into, you see the flyers, you see everything. I'm trying to figure out if this was me and it was the other way around, and I would have gave my kids to a known pedophile, I would have went to jail. That's child endangerment. That's some type of child endangerment. You can't let your kids run around with the pedophile.
Did you ever meet the mother, Aishia?
No.
Okay.
No.
Somebody
but they bash her around here they're all over the Facebook bashing her. They bash her every chance they can. They don't know what type of mother she is. They don't know. They don't know if she's a good mother. She's a bad mother. She made a mistake. She made a mistake, and this is the consequences of stuff.
And the past.
She probably trusted this man, and she probably trusted in the man because she made a baby with him. She didn't probably think that he was going to hurt her kid.
Right.
But I believe that's why he gave back the son, because that's his son. Normally, people, if you could hurt the outsider kid, you would do that before your own.
Right, that wasn't his biological kid. So, and do you know what happened? I mean, what happened in 1990 with the abuse charges? 3. What did he do back then?
No, he had. I'm not going to say too much, but he molested other family member, and she was young as 6 years old. And nobody believed her. And now it's coming out, and I've been seeing it on Facebook, and she's been making comments saying, now you guys believe me. You guys believe me now?
Wow.
So apparently people were not believing her, and she's a grown woman now. Okay?
Wow.
So, I mean, I couldn't put it past him. He probably ran through her, or if she was missing, and he probably hit her real good. He had enough time. People don't know. We don't understand. We don't know if he did it in the morning that day or if he did it the night before. He had enough time. He's got 2-3 cars.
Right. Incredible, man.
Okay, and he loves to go fishing. He loves to go fishing. So the rivers, the ponds, that was good for him. But see, they don't know. He could have buried this baby. He had enough time.
How big is that area? Do you know? I mean, I've never been there. I can see the video, the river, and the trees. Like, is it really big? Is it just a small area?
I don't know how big it is, but I don't know how big it is, but it's huge. It's huge. Okay. Every park that they went to, they had that river, had the water. It's huge. We have little parks and waters like that all the way around our river here, and it's like little cuts, and it's a lot of woods and stuff all around here. And they have different ones though, and they just them too. There's other little ponds and parks like that all over here. So he could have the 2 that they went to, he could have went to something that he never even went to before in his life.
Somebody asked too, because you were telling me
they only searched for 2.
They only searched for 2 what? The 2 vehicles?
The 2 parks?
Oh, the 2 parks.
The 2 ponds, they only searched them 2 ponds. Yeah, they only searched them. But see, they really didn't ask her too much questions. The baby mama did go and talk to him, and I didn't understand that because they said she took her son to go talk to him, and then he was calling her baby and all types of stuff on the phone. So see, it's something between both of them. Because first of all, I wouldn't even brought my son to that visit. So what we would have been talking about is, you gonna tell me where my damn baby is at?
Right.
My baby wouldn't have been right there to even have a talk with you, period. But you're going to tell me something. She don't took time. She's writing them letters. She tried to visit them more. She can't visit them no more, but she's writing them letters. Now,
she's
where you
writing
got
letters
time
to
to
him?
do that? See, I lost. Yes.
Wow.
And our family member told us that. His mama told us that she writes some letters.
Wow. And does he have a boat? I mean, I know you said he would go fishing. I don't know if he owned a boat or would he just like rent the boat or?
No, he don't got a boat.
Okay.
No, he just usually you could just
Oh, you could just pull up. Yeah, you pull up.
Pull her out.
Right.
Fish pose and get to fishing. You know what I mean? But yeah.
And do you know anything about Breasia's biological father? Like, is he at all in this at all, or?
He's got. I think she's got her stepdaddy out here do what he can, but he's doing the best he can, and they walking around here bashing him. He wasn't even here when this happened. He don't have nothing to do with this, but they out here talking about he clout chasing, doing all this. They don't even know that man. They've been bashing him from day one. They lucky he's being a good man and trying to be here for this baby. I know she's named after him.
She is. I watched one of his videos.
But he's been doing what he can. He been coming, getting flyers, doing everything he can. He been doing everything, begging people to help him, asking them, just help me get my daughter back. He been he been doing more than a lot of these people out here is doing. Because some of these people, they're not looking anymore, right?
People in the chat are saying that
they hope that
they said the biological father is deceased. That's what people in the chat are saying.
Yeah, see, I don't know nothing about that. But we just know about the stepdad and all that. But other than that, he's doing more than some people out here are doing.
Queen, let me ask you this question too, because Queen was asking this. She said, "Can you ask why the mother got the son and left the daughter?" Well, I mean, you said that morning she went and just picked up the son. Did she ask about her daughter that morning? I guess, or I don't know if you know those details.
Yeah, she did, but she did, but he said maybe she wanted or something. Probably he made up some lie to her for him to get away from her. Because see, that one he couldn't have been able to get away from me. You would have had to explain. I might have whatever I would have had. If I would have had to pull up, or you pulled up on me, or whatever, and dropped the kids off, whatever would have happened, you would have had to explain where my baby is. You can't give me one and not the other. Right there, that would have broke me down. See, I lost a child here in this same town, but it was a whole different situation, okay? And it was right in my face, and my baby died right in my face, and oh my God, still today I'm messed up. They telling me I got PTSD and everything, so I could just imagine a man pull up and you got one kid and not the other. I'm finna hurt you.
Right.
You know what I mean? You can't go anywhere, because he probably would have took off before the police come, because where she lives, it's too far for the police.
Wow.
It's really sad. It's really sad. Jesus. And there's kids just after her. There's been numerous other kids missing after her, but sometimes they find them, sometimes they don't. I say since she's been missing, they done posted about probably 6 to 8 other kids up here.
Wow.
Missing. Little girls probably running away, and they just reporting them missing. And then what I didn't understand about Bree's thing, they didn't report her Amber Alert right away that same day. They reported it days later. It was more than 7 days.
Wait, what was reported days later?
They didn't report her Amber Alert right away.
Right, yeah, that was 5 days later.
They reported her. Yeah, and then how they did it, they turned it on. It was 5 or 7 days later, and when they turned it on, they turned it right back off.
Wow.
When you should have did the Amber Alert right away.
Yeah,
right away. So when her mama seen that she was missing, where was that Amber Alert for us? Where was our Amber Alert to save this baby? Not 5 days later. In 5 days, she could have got, we don't know, they could have threw her in a car and trafficked her. She could have been in a whole nother state. In 5 days, we don't even know what car we're looking for. Amber Alert, we're missing a little girl. You know how many kids that is light-skinned with glasses?
Right.
And then their Amber Alert was a joke, I felt like, because now they're taking it serious now, because as soon as 2 or 3 months pass, this girl's missing. Now 6 to 8 other kids is missing, and they're doing their Amber Alerts right away now. They ain't playing no games with these kids now. But then some of these kids are runaway little girls or little boys. Some of these kids are just running away because they want to go see their boyfriend, or they want to skip school or something. But this right here is really serious, that they didn't take it that serious.
Yvette
because it don't take 5 to 7 days for an Amber Alert.
Right. Yvette commented too. She said, I guess the mother didn't let detectives talk to her son.
No, it took a few days for that too.
Okay.
But he did. And then they said the reason why they couldn't find nothing. This is what I didn't understand with the mother too. When they asked to have the dogs sniff to smell for her, they're saying that she said she washed everything. How do you wash everything? You mean to tell me you ain't got one thing in your house that has that little girl's scent on it? So then that let me know that then when she said she washed everything and they didn't have nothing to go by to sniff her, I just sat back and just was thinking, well, maybe she's involved in this. Both of them. You see what I'm saying? Because if you come in my house, right, I have an autistic son right here, right now.
Oh, you do?
And he's nonverbal. If he gets out, and the police have to look for him, I have a lot of things in here that's got his scent, whether it's a stuffed animal, a T-shirt, a pillowcase, a blanket. She didn't have nothing. So how can they sniff for your baby if they can't even smell your baby?
And do you know Denkins' girlfriend or wife? You actually know who she is?
We know that he's married to her, but
Okay.
I've only met her one time.
Okay.
Yeah, but she's a whole story too, because she said one minute she said when she came downstairs or came in the room that both kids was in there and he was in there. Then when she came back again, the little girl was gone and he was gone.
Wow.
That people started coming into her house, coming trying to kick open her door and stuff. She's been hiding out. Deacon's mama, my man's auntie, they've been trying to protect themselves too, because everybody thinks that she's in on it and her other kids is in on it, but they're not. They don't have nothing to do with what he's doing. If anything, his mama is so old she can't take none of this. This could give her a heart attack. And then the people coming and sitting outside her house and threats and all types of stuff is going on.
Wow.
But and these police, they a matter of fact, his mom got punched in the face. Henry's mom got punched in the face the last court thing that they had.
You said him and his mom? Who are you referring to?
Henry's
Henry.
mom and
okay.
Henry's mom and sister went to the court, and when they went to the court, they must have got into it with Bree's mom and them, and some type of way she got the mom got punched in the face, and she had to go to the hospital. Yeah, that's the last time we heard about the court, because then they called us talking about, oh, she got hurt, we got to go to the hospital, all types of stuff. Yeah, it was crazy. Yeah, she got punched in the face, but she's an elderly woman. She don't know. She didn't do nothing to this child. She don't know nothing. All she can do is try to tell her son to do what's right. If you had something to do with this, tell where she's at, or tell somebody. You could tell me, tell anybody. She repeatedly tells him. She ain't trying to hide anything. She's telling her son, if you have something to do with this, bring it out in the open right now.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for your call.
It's a lot.
Yeah, appreciate the information. If you ever need to reach out to me, you can email me or message me on Facebook.
Okay.
All right. Thanks. I want to reach out to somebody else now, because this person is saying they DM me. They said, what is the number for your show? You're posting a video about my family, but the story is wrong. I live here in Davenport. I can tell you the story. Okay, so I'm going to call this person. Let me get off the lines. I think I'm going to call this person. You guys will be able to hear it. The person we were just talking to, she claims, she alleges that her husband is Henry's first cousin. And so, of course, I'm going to let somebody talk and give them, whatever information they can or whatever. I'm not just going to tell them, no, you can't call. Want to try to get attention on the story. And if I miss your messages, by the way, I'm sorry, because there's like, it says here, I don't even know if that's correct. It says here there's 400 some people on Facebook. I mean, on YouTube. So yeah, I might miss your messages. Oh, wait, what was that? Well, that was a long time ago, I think. Right? I think it was a long time ago. Everything's kind of delayed here. Oh yeah, I think my chat is a little delayed. Let me call this person. Yeah, I already got that before. Spivvy, and we got the new member. So let me call this person that says she's family. Let's see. I don't hear the dialing. I thought it was supposed to be a dialing sound. Let's see. Oh, type it out. That's easier. Okay, so let me go. Oh, Lisa, thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate that. The video got demonetized by YouTube, so appreciate that. If you guys wouldn't mind hitting like. And by the way, all the information I got was by news articles. So if I have it wrong, then the news has it wrong, which wouldn't be the first time. But literally, like multiple articles, spent a couple hours and collecting all the video clips and everything.
Hello?
Hi, how you doing?
You just talked to me. This is Talonda.
Yes,
I was
Talonda.
trying to get a hold of you earlier.
Okay, you're on live stream, just so you know, so everybody can hear.
Yeah, you just talked to me.
Oh, I did? Oh!
Yeah. See, I was trying to get a hold of you the first time, so I left my number because I didn't know your number until you had posted it.
Okay, I got you. I thought this was somebody else. Okay, yes.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
so just to be clear, like we were saying, so yeah, you're the your husband is the first cousin of Henry Denkins, and so
Yes.
Okay. Thank you so much for the call. I got confused. I appreciate that. All right, take care.
Bye.
Bye. Yo, we just failed. Bruh. All right. I could show this clip of the fashion show. This happened in August. I mean, this stuff is not that interesting. The school teacher, the counselor. I mean, I can play the videos if you guys want to see it. And then we can go to the off topic of tonight. Failed. Hey, time to go to bed. Oh, Lord. Let's play this. Let's do, so this is the whole, let me just play it.
I'm Luke Clary. Tonight we begin with family and friends of Bresia Terrell, the missing 10-year-old Davenport girl, gathering at a family-run
That would be nice,
fashion
actually, a
show.
drink.
And even though Bresia wasn't present there tonight, News 8's Marissa Sulik shows us she was still under the spotlight. It's new tonight at 10.
Oh, thank you for reminding me. We got to talk about Quentin, too.
Her face
We're not done
shines
yet.
on streets and corners all across the Quad Cities. But if Bresia Terrell wasn't missing,
Should have been here.
She's amazing.
We praying and hoping that she comes home.
She'd be in these chairs, not a piece of paper on them.
He's my cousin.
Nikita Moore is giving Bresia an outlet today
32 days, actually.
after her family hasn't seen her in over a month.
When you come out, you'll know that it's for Bresia. Absolutely.
It's here at the Dare to Be Me fashion show, run by cousin Shay Moore, who has a surprise for Breasia's mom, Aishia.
I just showed her my outline of me creating it, but she never actually seen it on the
That copyright stuff, man. Jesus Christ.
star. She may not be in here, but she's right on here.
Oh, look at that. Look at Bree's face.
Sparkles, sequins, stitched together.
Oh, that was beautiful.
All Bresia inspired.
And what I'm supposed to do is use my platform to keep her going.
Oh, it definitely hit me. It hit an emotional spot for me, but I'm in this joy.
It's the mother right there. So they did this like fashion show thing that like the family, I guess, knows. Shay Tate Moore. That's the name. Kenya posted.
Each day, this family thinks about their 10-year-old Bresia.
Yeah, I got you in my prayers every night.
Her face, a shimmer on this dress now.
To know that she was here in this room, I mean, not physically, but she was definitely in here.
But forever a glimmer of hope. In Davenport, Marissa Sulik, WQAD News 8.
Bella
Right now,
Michelle,
there is a 13.
thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate it. So yeah, this was like a fashion show thing they did. Dare to Be Me fashion show run by Moore, Diva's owner Shay Moore. Moore's also Bresia, sorry if I say that wrong, Terrell's cousin, so she's the cousin. While designers from around, so they were already having this show. While designers from around Quad City showed off their stylish outfits, Moore had a surprise for her family, and so I guess they did like this outfit, which I guess it's for a good cause, I guess, to bring attention.
Proton pump inhibitors like these.
What is that? Okay, that was weird. Spivvy, thank you. This is the first time I've heard of this story, Mel. Thank you for reporting it. Appreciate you, Spivvy. Thanks for the super chat. Maybe Evan Jones should call. Evan Jones should call and go off. No tears since it happened. Shit was fake. Maybe Evan Jones should call. I just got into the story today, so there's people that have been like on this the entire time. I think I'm gonna skip this school counselor thing. I mean, she did a good thing, but we'll skip it. Oh, I don't even think I have the lines open. Let me switch over to this story real quick because I covered this earlier today. And there's an update while we were doing this stream. I forget who sent me the update. I'm sorry about that. While we were doing the stream, this autistic child was found. I did a story on this earlier today. A lot of these stories kind of turn out to the same thing, unfortunately. You know, dashboard. So Quentin, I don't know how to say the last name, SLR, 4-year-old went missing. I have my notes here too. See if I can pull up the notes. 4-year-old boy missing from I can't remember the name, the place. Oh, Kenton, Ohio. Went missing October 22nd. 4-year-old. They've been searching everywhere, drones, everything. October 22nd, 12:45 p.m. So I made a video earlier today. I'll put the link for people that want to check it out after. I'm not going to play the entire thing now, but we are going to look at the new video. We put the link for you guys just in case you want to check it out. Anybody can look at it after. That's a bad pause right there. Another horrible pause. But that was earlier today. And so let's just take a look at the update. Oh, a K9 team found him. Located the child who was found deceased in the waters at I don't know how that's pronounced, Sociato River, 2 miles east of the area the child was last seen. Just 2 miles. It's going to be really interesting and I'm wondering what happened to this kid. Damn, Yvette's going off on Facebook. I don't know what is going on Facebook. People cursing each other out. You guys want to call in? Why don't you call in, Yvette? Let's bring in the heat.
Well, the search continues for a 5th day in hopes to find 4-year-old Quentin Elsesser. Search crews continue to search east along the Scioto River today. Up to this point, 300.
I don't know what's going on over there. Jesus.
Apartment complexes and homes have been canvassed, along with nearly 100 people being interviewed. Plus, video footage from multiple sources have been viewed. Also, registered sex offenders countywide were located and personally interviewed. City officials from multiple sources canvassed, along with nearly 100 people being interviewed. Plus, video footage from multiple sources have been viewed. Also, registered sex offenders countywide were located and personally interviewed. City officials took time today to thank all of the businesses for their donations of food and other items for search crews. Now, if you have any information about Quentin's whereabouts,
so I guess they didn't put an official video. Let me see something. I guess we don't have a video. It's just the article stating that he was found. Do another search. There's actually only one article stating that he was found. It's kind of weird that it's the only one that that's stating that, but they said it right here. The K9 unit found him 2 miles from this river. And this was the 5th day of the search. So I guess not much of an update. I guess we'll have to wait and see for the results on that. What's the number? I'll put the number out one more time if you guys want to call. I'll get into the last off-topic story. Let me call back in. I'm gonna call back in. If anybody wants to call, we're already at the 2 hour mark.
Thank
right?
you for
2
calling
hour and 30
Call-In
minutes.
Studios host and
Lord.
call screener line. Please enter your show number and press pound. Enter your 6-digit PIN number. Welcome, host. You are now in the host room and can manage your callers from the Call-In Studio web interface.
All right, let me close out some of these windows too. Clean it up a little bit. Clean it up. Clean it up. Okay. Damn, you guys got the number in there. It's like 5 people. Here's a number. I'm gonna have to change the number soon. Linz Jacobs, Kenya. Mel, call the pound. Full moon. I don't know what's going on Facebook, but if somebody wants to call and vent out or express, I don't know, their grievances. Let me get into the off topic. We'll give it a couple minutes if anybody wants to call. So this happened in Daytona Beach, Florida. A woman who was a teacher at a private Christian school, not surprising, all in the name of Jesus, and a foster parent in the area is accused of, doing what they did to one of the former students. I'll try to avoid those words if I can. There's any chance of saving this video? Probably not. According to the Daytona Beach, police said the victim's mother, I shouldn't even said that word, contacted them late last month after she uncovered a possible situation involving her son and a 31-year-old Kristen O'Brien, who had been the boy's teacher at United Brethren in Christ Academy in Holly Hill about 2 years ago. This is a recent story, though. Who had been teachers. Okay. The woman said her son ran away, and when he returned, she looked through his Instagram. Oh, so he probably ran away to be with this woman. My YouTube was buffering. Might be at the limit. The Fed's trying to shut me down. Sorry. Let me focus. So when she looked at his Instagram, she found messages and saw messages between the boy and O'Brien, records show. I wonder how old did you say how old this kid was? No. The mother used her son's Instagram story to reply. Oh, so she replied to the kid and asked him to come over. Hey, baby, come over and visit the boy a few minutes. According to the affidavit, when the O'Brien stopped replying, the mother used her own phone to text O'Brien and asked when she was coming over, since her son said she would be stopping by. Authorities said the woman told O'Brien they needed to talk, and that's when O'Brien started making excuses to not come over, even claiming she got pulled over. Eventually, the two met at a restaurant. Let's sit down and talk. Let's talk about this. Turquoise, hey, stranger. So let's go ahead and sit. Let's talk about this. And O'Brien admitted that she had developed a crush on the woman's son and told him about it, letting him know that they could either pretend she never said anything or do the right thing and stop talking to each other, or do whatever they wanted and not worry about what is right, according to the report. O'Brien told the woman that as she was visiting the family's home on September 6th, O'Brien and the boy engaged in conduct while the two were on the couch, covered in a blanket. So this teacher comes to the house. It's not like it was like somewhere, whatever. She goes right to your own house. O'Brien told the woman when she was visiting family home on September 6th. Oh, never mind. It's not her own house. O'Brien told the woman that she was visiting the family's. Yeah. She was visiting the family's home on September 6th. Yeah, it's in their own home. O'Brien and the boy engaged in conduct, and the two were on the couch covered in a blanket. And the boy's mother was asleep. Damn. In the same house. That's incredible. I don't think anybody's calling. I have the lines open. Nobody's calling. There's a lot of energy in the chat, man. I guess the energy's gone. And so police said O'Brien started pushing to become close with the family. So now she's trying to, familiarize herself or get comfortable. I'm just here to be a family friend with the family in October 2019 and will come to the family's home several times a week. Several times a week. Several times a week. Wow. O'Brien had also been a teacher for the victim's brother. Oh, so she was teaching the brother too more recently and had begun helping him with his homework and taking him to McDonald's, which she joked was to make him jealous, which I think was true. Somebody called in and hung up. Hopefully my phone's not acting up. It said terminated call. If I didn't screw anything up. Wow. Records show in September, O'Brien quit her teaching job so she could be home with her daughter, and also asked at the time if she could homeschool the victim's brother. So she's trying to get close to the brother. That's a wild ass story. I don't know what's going on. You guys are wilding out on Facebook. Facebook, you guys are tripping. I don't have no mods or nothing on Facebook, yo. So you guys, sorry. Yo, you guys can see the chat on Facebook. I have no idea what's going on over there. Okay. So she quits her job. She wants to be at home with her child, and she also wants to homeschool the victim's brother. She was arrested on Friday on a charge of lewd and, how do you say that? Lascivious battery on a victim between the ages of 12 and 16. Oh, okay, between 12 and 16. Representative of the Children's Home Society of Florida said O'Brien was licensed foster parent. Well, that's interesting. She's a licensed foster parent. With an organization in Volusia County, but in light of her arrest, the foster children that were in the home have been removed. So she had foster children in the home. Wow. She would be ineligible to house foster children in the future. That's interesting. Lynn's Jacobs. I love you guys too. I have no idea what happened on Facebook. Maybe I'll hear about it tomorrow. That's it. And I'm going to close the lines, man, because I'm tired. I think we've been going for a while. We close the lines. I do have one video that I could end off on, but I don't know. It might be a little too crazy. I mean, unless you guys want to end it off on that. A video that I played from before where I was trolling the kid hustlers. Yo, Chanel said, okay, so now I'm on both Facebook and YouTube. Maybe I'll end off on this one video clip. This was November 24, 2019 with Camille Cupcake. I was wilding out. I really was. And so I don't even remember what I said on this. Hopefully it's not too offensive. But we're at the end of the stream, right? So people should be clicking off to now watch this video. We got a lot to type, but don't want to call. That's fine. It's up to you. You guys don't have to call. I close the line down now, so we're done. Mel, look at my email when you have time. Is it... Did you email me at iCkEdMeL at iCkEdMeL? Is it the post where Quentin was found? Let's see. You sent me the Facebook link. Okay, this might be a more updated article. Let's see real quick. Let's take a look. Let's see if this has it. If that was you, Sin, thank you. Let's see if we can look at that real quick. Oh, thank you, Sin. I appreciate that.
Stay warm this winter.
It's either going to be a newer video or it's going to be just one of the older videos. But let's see if they have, if they say anything about it. I'll take a quick look at the article too.
Boy in Hardin County, police say canines found the body
of
four-year-old Quentin Alcessor in the Scioto River. This is 2 miles from where he was last seen on Thursday when he walked away from his grandparents' house in Kenton. He was autistic and nonverbal. The police chief says they are still investigating, but are asking for privacy for the boy's family.
I sent you my email.
To search for a missing boy in Hardin County.
So, yes, canines, there's not much information. He was last seen on Thursday when he walked away from his grandparents' home, which I was wondering too. I didn't understand. Was he living with the grandparents? Was he just visiting the grandparents? So, but we'll leave that. We'll leave that. So I'm going to play this last clip and then call it a night. I don't think it's slander when you state your opinion. Emotion. Overall, weird about the missing daughter. It's kind of weird because I feel like we're so toned down and just ready to go to bed. I feel like I'm relaxed. And now it's going to be this. I have no idea what I said. My God, I'm a little afraid to play this. I am going to cut this off before the end, though. Uh-oh, I'm freezing. Maybe that's a sign. Situation for a come up to the point where I saw people, just evil people out there, trick people all on me and do all kinds with this whole cupcake thing and with the previous situation with I was walling out, man. There's a bunch of just I'm different now. Okay, I'm not this crazy manipulative people that will make fake GoFundMe's and do all kinds of stuff, T-shirts and yada yada yada, trick people all for money. There's some really just evil people out there that will use any situation for a come up to the point where I saw people riding around in cars and pretending that they caught some missing girl and they're a hero now. And so many people believed it.
Excuse me, y'all. This little girl was just on Sherman. Listen, over there, we don't know who she is, what her parents are. If anybody can help us find out. She said she live over here. Over where? Like that's like we can't get over there though, bro. Over there. So did she? I'm trying to get you there, sweetheart.
Hey man, y'all ain't gonna believe this. We found a missing baby, bro. Yo, so we just picked her up and we just started driving around. We might call the police. Do you know where your family is? You know where your mother is? Huh? Little girl? I live over there. Okay. Hey, if somebody can help me find where this girl's at, we don't know, man. We're just gonna keep driving around, man. If one of y'all could help us while we're live streaming, make sure you hit the like and the follow button. And also, if you want to donate, here's my donating cash app. Man, this is just crazy, man. I mean, little kids just wandering like this. You know what I'm saying? We saw her on the side of the road and we was driving. I'm like, you know what? It's a good idea for a grown man to take a little girl, random little girl, and put her in the car. Yeah, just take her in the car. And you know what? Let's just start driving around with this random girl we don't know. Baby, where your parents at, man? Man, that's so crazy. You won't believe it, man. We just found a missing girl. It's so crazy, man. Yo, hey, we're just doing what we got to do to protect our neighborhood, man. Right? Yeah.
You really expect people, random guys, are just going to see this random girl and they're just going to pick her up. Bro, if I see a random child in the middle of the street by themselves, I'm calling the cops. I'm not going to take the child and start driving around and do a little live stream. Hey, everybody. I mean, I want to put this stuff nicely, and I know it's going to get this video demonetized, but I just wonder, like, are people that dumb? Are they manipulated? Are that
Yeah, I still don't believe that story to this day. That's when the whole cupcake situation was happening, and everybody was just finding kids on the street. Oh, this is cupcake. Oh, no, we're finding all these kids. I really think that video was fake. I really think that and I'm going to show, there's another example of another video during that time.
Capable of thinking for themselves.
Oh, let me take off the call. The phone lines are closed.
Yeah, I need to find my granny. Hey, y'all, excuse me. We need some help here. We just picked up this random girl. Are people that dumb? Is this how politicians manipulate minorities?
Oh,
right?
Lord.
To voting for free stuff? This must be it. This must be the strategy on how easy it is to manipulate.
Leave the politics alone. We're leaving politics alone, Melvin. We're not talking.
They'll believe it. Offer them stuff and they'll believe it and eat it up. How about these ratchet chicks that were driving around that swear they saw cupcake being put into
leave politics alone. Yo, this is a legit video. This is a real video. This is the craziness that was going on when that story was out.
Cake being put into a trunk. Just make the offer and they'll believe it and eat it up. How about these ratchet chicks that were driving around that swear they saw cupcake being put into a trunk?
I just told y'all hoes on my when he got that baby out here in Center Park. Look, they ain't left again. Fuck that, that's it. And then bitch that put him in the motherfucker, put the baby in the motherfucking trunk down on my damn house. I'm sitting here looking at the shit. Oh my God, I see the baby. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God, I see the baby. Y'all motherfuckers think I lied. I see the baby.
I mean, one of the most ironic things to me too is that a lot of these
I was
people,
wilding
people
out.
claim to be religious, spiritual, or of the Bible when the Bible speaks about all this magic, these false
Oh,
prophets,
Jesus.
these sorcerers. Yet you have these people relying on these BS communities.
Now, should I stop here? I don't want to. I've been telling myself, and I have. To leave the psychics alone, because I don't want to like call out. I close the line. I'm sorry. I close the line because it's like we're almost at 3 hours. I told myself I'm not gonna like say nasty things about the psychic people because people have beliefs and stuff, and I don't want to. You guys want to see the little part? We'll leave it.
Oh, the cards, they told me this. Or the horoscope is going to dictate my future. Or the crystal ball. Or the EVP app that I downloaded. I mean, it's just kind of funny to me. I mean, you could even look at Miss Cleo. There's really good documentaries online how she manipulated people out of money, thousands of dollars. Yet she's an outstanding citizen that people hold up to this day. I mean, it's just so laughable.
He guaranteed me that he'd find Allie in 3 days. I mean, what parent wouldn't be excited to hear that you're going to have your daughter home in 3 days?
Mark Klass, whose daughter Polly was abducted and killed more than 20 years ago, warns families to avoid psychics, saying they prey on the desperate.
They descend like
Pause it.
vultures.
And send police on one wild goose chase after another.
Never in the history of the world has a psychic solved a missing child case. Never.
Yes. Does this girl look familiar to you? Yes, she does. This is a girl who you said was beaten and killed. Okay. This little girl is me. And you told somebody that she's dead. Wait a minute. You didn't disappear? I'm right here. Well, that's interesting, isn't it? How do you explain being completely wrong? I can't explain it. I can't explain it. You're charging them hundreds of dollars. You know what, dear? Hundreds of dollars. You're taking advantage of desperate people with a bunch of hocus pocus, aren't you? No, I'm not. I think we'll go. Thank you.
They'll just keep voting for us. That's it for that. The last part is like kind of political. We'll leave that alone. There's another quick video. Listen, I don't have no problem with the psychics if they want to believe that stuff, or they're, I just personally, it's not really for me. And I've spoken to people. I've known families that were misled to play to things that have nothing to do with anything where the person's at. There was one more clip. Oh, one more. This last one, just a few seconds of it. Few seconds. Yo, so I got the facts for you guys. I wanted to bring the spirit box in. My computer is like freezing. There we go. I gotta get this fixed. This last little portion, we'll call it a night. But yeah, we're done with the politics on the channel for the most part. It's really hard for me to do, but I know it upsets people. But honestly, people are always gonna get upset anyway, no matter what you do. You can donate an organ and die, and people will still talk shit about you after. But this was me making a little troll. This is actually a members only video. But yo, so I got the facts for you guys. I wanted to bring the spirit box in. Are you there? Can you tell me what happened? Yo, that's the facts.
I'm posting this to show people that people do when they move in your apartment when you let
This lady said one of my favorite terms, scum bums.
scum and bum live in your house. Now here is how this was a practically brand new stove I'm doing the stove now.
Go ahead.
I want to show you how they did the stove. This is a practically brand new stove. This is how the nasty people come in your house and you let them rent. And this is what they do. This stove was practically brand new when I got it, less than a year old. Now, the microwave, it was brand new, had never been used before. And this is how I got when them scum bums moved out. This is
Scum bums. Yo, I love it. I haven't used it in so long, but I just watching this. This story was actually I was covering Crosby, Samaje Crosby, which that was a really horrible story too. Dre Latina, thank you for the donation. Didn't know you were here. Maybe you just joined. What do you think about Donna Serafina on the Valo de Bell case? I never covered that case. It's one of the stories that I kind of wanted to cover, but I never had a chance to. And it's like so far past whatever that it's like I would have to go back really, really far to even cover that story. So I don't have any opinion.
This is what they left. And look, they cut the cord on the microwave.
And as far as the psychics, like I said, I really don't have a problem. I know some people may get offended. I really don't have a problem. It's just not really for me. And I mean, I've never known one to ever solve a case. I've just known people. I don't want to say specifics like names or anything, but I just known people that have been misled. People that have paid money, people that have done this and that, people that have gone looking, even when I've covered certain stories. So me personally, I don't delve into that aspect. I used to troll it and joke around. I stopped because I was like, let me not, block out these people because there's a lot of people that believe in that. I'm honestly not even into personally. I'm not into what do they call that stuff? The horoscopes. I'm not into that either personally. I mean, I guess it's kind of cool, but it's just like when you first meet somebody, oh, what's your sign? It's like, why? Like why? Is that supposed to tell you everything about me or something? It's just one of those things to me personally. It's kind of like, I don't really care. But I'm a Gemini though, and people say I'm total Gemini. Maybe I am. I don't know.
Brand new microwave. They cut the cord on the stove.
Oh, have you, Miss
Bossy? On the stove, and the inside of this stove.
I don't know that. Thank you.
See how these people ate off this nasty stuff here. This is ridiculous.
Scum bums.
Could eat off anything like this here and continue to cook on it and continue to eat on it. This is how they left the sink. Now, who does this? This is the sink and everything in here. All in the drain and stuff. I pulled a bag of white potatoes out of the cabinet. It wasn't even potatoes, just mush and a lot of fruit flies. When I opened the cabinet, they all just bombarded me.
I think this was one of the houses that. Okay, so Samaji, I don't even remember the story fully correctly. I have horrible memory, and after you cover so many stories, but the little girl was found deceased under a couch or something, and I mean, it was a really horrible story. I don't know how this little girl even got under the couch. And there was a whole thing with CPS. Man, I might one day have to do a revamping of that whole story. But coincidentally, eventually that house burns down too. Like after a little bit after she dies, the house burned down. So this place here is the place that they were living in, I believe, right after that house burned down. And so this lady was telling her, like, this is the conditions that these people left her with, and they screwed her over and they like destroyed the place, Keandra Robinson, I don't see how you mother effers can tell people to leave the mama alone. She out twerking at parties, calling people, trying to fight, and we're trying to find Bresia. She was twerking at the party last weekend. Damn. With that was Bresia on her sweater? Was that Bresia? Oh my God, don't tell me that. I was warning about that because it kind of looked like something on that jacket or something she was wearing. Don't tell me that was Bresia on there. They used to those kids. Those kids have been through a lot. Multiple people are speaking up, and this effed up. I don't know why. Yeah. That's just my head's all whatever. It's probably time to end the stream. Multiple people are speaking up, and this is effed up. It's been since July 10th. Aishia effing switched the timeline. How many times? Bresia Terrell was 10.
I think it cut off the message. Let me make sure I don't miss your chats here. I'm sorry. Dre Latina, I'm gonna send you the link. It's weird, not for me, but she did see where the kids were buried. I might have to. I know that story is gonna take me a whole bunch of time. Poor home training these renters.
They cut them they cut the plug on the refrigerator. They even, with their sorry self, even took the ice maker. They took the ice maker out of the refrigerator.
That's crazy, man.
And what could they possibly do with that?
I think I made this video members only for a reason. One, the EVP and the hocus pocus thing. I was like, let me take that down because I was, and then the other thing is, I think I went off. Kind of, yeah, I went off. But like
Robinson, which was one of the and hey there, it's iCkEdMeL and Tamika Robinson, which was one of the suspects in Samaje Crosby's murder. Now, if you don't know who Samaje Crosby is, I've spoken about her a few times on here. I'll put the links down below, but a quick synopsis. This was the 17-month-old child that was discovered.
Hold on. Somebody said, can you call? Ooh. Can you please call Keandra Robinson? Keandra. Can you message me on Facebook? Can you DM me? Maybe DM me a phone number. If you want to call and speak, DM me a number I can call.
Underneath the couch.
Oh, I see your message. My bad.
Hours after her mother reported it. Now,
so 5 p.m.
The death was ruled homicide by asphyxiation. She was found underneath a couch. The couch weighed 100 pounds.
Okay. Keandra, do you want me to call you now on live or you wanted to talk off air? I can call right now. We are hitting the 3-hour mark, so I wonder if we should just make a separate video and we can have a conversation, or I don't know, different live stream. Let me message her. I think maybe a different video, but let me see. Girl, okay. Jeez, sorry. Help us get Steve Wilkos or Dr. Phil involved, please. We need Aisha interrogated. I don't know how we can do this, but if we need some help. The call-in numbers is kind of done right now because we're at 3 hours, so I have to end it because the thing is too, the stream has been so long that people aren't going to want to come back and watch 3 whole hours, you know, and so we might have to make it a separate video, or we can do a live stream tomorrow again. My throat's all dry. People can reach out to me on Facebook, and maybe I can have several calls set up for anybody that knows information about the story. I mean, if she wants to call now, we can do it. But if not, I think. Oh, now I'll call you if you want me to. Damn, we're taking this thing far. I might have to cut this stream up then after. Should I just open up the lines? We're at 3 hours though. Well, let me close this video. So we're done with that. Let's do a live stream for mañana. I think we should do this for tomorrow. Some people are saying now, some people are saying tomorrow. Chop the steam up. It's like the mom is celebrating Breasia's death. We'll do it now. All right. I'm gonna call her. I'm gonna call this one person because I don't want to open up the lines and take a bunch of calls. I'm gonna call this one person. Let's see what she has to say. I'm gonna call her right now. Let's see. Okay. Let me make sure that's the right number before I call the wrong person. Okay, I think that's it. Launch it. All right.
Hello.
Hey, how you doing? This is
Hi, I'm
iCkEdMeL.
doing good.
I saw your message. I didn't realize you sent me. I see at 4:58. I didn't realize all this happened today. You sent me pictures of Bresia, and I'm just reading your
Yeah,
message now.
I've been trying to contact Dr. Phil. I've been trying to contact Steve Wilkos. I just feel like, I don't know, it just hit home. And I've been up every day, like, trying to just find Bresia. We're all trying to find her. And her mom's too busy calling me private, trying to fight and wonder where I'm at, you know, and I just don't get it. And I don't want to bash her. I have not been, you know, at the beginning, I was trying to talk to her and, you know, tell her what I found out and see what she knows. But she was being weird about talking, you know, she was trying to call me private. And I'm like, you know, what if we have information where we want to be able to reach you?
So you know her personally?
And
Obviously?
yeah, I went to school with her.
You went to school with
And
her.
my little sister used to babysit her kids, and she's lived with my older sister before. Like, we know her. She knew my mom, and like a lot of people know her. And they're like, Davenport isn't big, so when there's parties and stuff, people see her at the parties with a sweater with Bresia on it, but she got her butt in the air and just doing everything other than, I don't understand that type of grieving, but everyone says everyone grieves differently.
So that video was recently? Like, that's a legit video of her?
Oh yeah, yesterday, what was it? 2 days ago or yesterday, she was yesterday she was at a party. And a lot of people, you know, I talked to after the party, I didn't go, but they were saying like, yeah, that was her. She was having a great time. Like, it doesn't seem like her baby's missing. And I was just like, you know, I'm just getting tired of seeing it. Like, I feel like, I just feel like the right questions need to be asked. Like, I don't feel like it'd be a good idea if I was to see her, because she already has been calling me, threatening me. There was a post on Facebook from her mom, and it said, does anyone have any memories of Bresia? And it says, post them here, but keep them clean. And I was like, what does keep it clean mean? Like, I don't understand that. And she's 10 years old. So Aishia called me private and wanted to fight. She was like, where are you at? I was at work. I was like, who is this?
When was this?
She was like, no, not. I'm sorry. What was that?
When was this?
This was like I'll say 3 weeks ago, maybe, like almost a month ago. I was at work and she called me and she was like, you're sharing stuff on Facebook. And I'm like, why does it say keep it clean? You know, like, I don't get that. Well, she deleted her Facebook. So I was like, how do you see what I'm posting anyways? So you have people snooping on my Facebook and you're worried about, that's what it just seems like. I don't know. Like, I'm only going off what I see. You know what I mean? And what I analyzed everything. Like, I was trying to, exactly, like, with me knowing her personally, it's just like let me hit you up instead of like try to figure out through everyone else. Let me hit you up. Like, call me and let's talk and let's figure this out. Your baby's gone. Like, everyone is trying to help you. And it's getting too far. It's like, I get goosebumps every day thinking about this stuff. Like, it could have been my little brother. I have a little brother in Davenport. Like, it could have been anyone else. Like, I don't get why people keep saying don't bash the mom, but everyone is bashing Henry, and Henry's information can be online and Henry can be bashed, but no one's looking at this mom. You know what I mean? This is her daughter gone. She had the custody. Like, she allowed this little girl to go to Henry Denkins' house and has been allowing this little girl. She lied and said
Really?
she hasn't been. Yeah, she lied and said she stopped talking to him. She's been talking to him. And I don't care how anybody feels. The truth is the truth. Everyone should just tell the truth. This is a little girl. Those kids have been around that man. And she lied, and I feel like she needs to be in jail for that, like right now, because those kids had no business around a sex offender. And a lot of families in Davenport know to keep their kids and warn their kids about certain people. And I know there's people that have said they've been warned about him before to stay away from him. So why do you have your kids around this man? Like, and people like, I'm sorry, I can't hold it. It's just so crazy that I'm able to speak to someone that can get someone's voice out there, you know? I wish you could talk to Aishia, but I'm pretty sure she wouldn't talk to nobody. She doesn't want to talk to nobody about anything. So until she gets on the news or something, and all she wants to talk about is social media and TikTok. Like, we're talking about Bresia right now. You're worried about what people are saying about you when you shouldn't be. I wouldn't care. I'd prove them wrong. If I don't have nothing to do with my baby being missing, or if I don't know anything about my baby being missing, I would prove you wrong. I would talk to you. I wouldn't call you trying to fight. Like, it's too much. And her birthday's coming up, and it's just crazy. And I feel like people need to look into it a little more. Like, people need to stop trying to, like, no one's innocent. You know what I mean? Right now, this is a baby. This is a 10-year-old baby girl. And I don't look at no one innocent. If my baby went missing, I already know people are going to look at me like, that's your child. You know what I mean? Well, how is it like, if your facts add up, then I'm not going to, look at you. But the timeline does not add up at all. It's been switched so many different times. Aishia has said out of her mouth, I don't want people at the candlelight or the balloon release that want a story. Well, you should want to give them a story, because you have people out here at all types of times of the day and night looking for your baby in the woods and in the water and everywhere. And you're worried about people asking you questions. Like, people want to know what happened. I want to know what happened the days before she went missing. You know what I mean? Like, can we know the timeline the day before so we know who she was around?
Right.
Because people said they seen her before she went missing with Henry.
Oh, really?
So, yeah. So it's just like, if people have seen her the day before, and I talked to her and I was just like, why are people saying that? Like, I'm not trying to scare her. I'm not trying to scare anyone or hurt anyone. We just want Bresia found. You know what I mean? The more people, I just feel like people need to stand up for these kids. That's the problem. That's why it keeps happening. Nobody stands up for any kid nowadays. You know what I mean? They do all this stuff in front of these kids, and they're our future. Like, we're not going to have no future because all the kids are going to be fucking kidnapped.
Let me ask you this.
It's just crazy. I know this is deep, but I'm sorry. I'm just freaking
thank you for
out.
calling
I'm
in.
irritated.
I appreciate that.
Thank you for calling in. I mean, and you said that those kids have been around this guy, and the news article DesmoneerRegister.com, they said that I guess Aishia told him that she had never stayed overnight at Denkins' house before she went missing.
I don't believe that either, but I
Did you
feel
meet
like her
Denkin?
family needs to speak up.
Did you know Denkin? You ever met him?
I've seen him before. He's been around. Like, I have family that babysitted her kids, and I have family that she's been around, and they've seen him around them, and like her family seen him around them. Like, there's people people are talking, but they're not talking. You know what I mean?
Right.
And it's like, what are we supposed to forget about her or something? Like, I don't get it. Like, people are too worried about the wrong stuff nowadays. You know what I mean? And it's really serious stuff going on. Like,
do you know if is law enforcement? Dre Latino was asking, is law enforcement still involved, or I mean, that you know of?
Law enforcement's involved, and the FBI is involved. All I can really do at this point is just hope and pray that they do their job, because I don't know. I don't feel like anyone's going to speak up. I just feel like everyone wants to just keep everything quiet and just defend this girl. And I don't feel like she needs to be defended. I feel like someone needs to go get her and sit her in a room and talk to her and ask her questions, like the real questions, and watch how her story switches once again. You know, first you say you didn't talk to, you stopped talking to him when you found out he was a sex offender. You know what I mean? But we all know that that's not true. You've been messing with this man since you were a little girl. You were messing with him before you were of age. It's just, I just feel like, I don't know. I just feel like I'm hoping and praying that they find Bresia before her birthday, because she does not deserve that. She does not deserve to be gone. And I hope she doesn't know she's kidnapped. I hope she's still a happy kid at this point, because I don't want to think about nothing bad happening to a little kid. And now that I feel like, you know, no one's going to, like, someone could, you know, speak up or whatever, but I feel like the family, they know more than what they're saying. You know, I feel like they're just at this point trying to, I don't even know. Because I know the family knows more than what they're saying. And some of the family are around her, but have never been around when I was around her. I've never seen half the family members that are stepping up and trying to argue with everybody and go back and forth, have never been around until Bresia went missing, has never posted a picture with Aishia, has never posted a picture of Bresia, has never been around. Like, it's just a bunch of bull. And I feel like people need to stand up and speak, because you guys weren't around because you didn't get along with Aishia. You knew how Aishia was. They know, like, the whole situation, like, with the kids. Like, I don't know. People know that girl has had her kids, haven't had her kids, got her kids back, got her, like.
Did she lose custody of her kids at one point?
I'm sorry. Yeah, she has, because of some reckless child endangerment stuff. And then, people don't put her records up. Once you put her record up, they're like, oh, why are you talking about Aishia? This and this and that. No, look into her. Like, if you know her. And maybe you'll, you know, understand why people are. Like, when you're driving reckless with kids in the car and hitting poles and eluding and all that type of stuff, that's not good for kids either. You know what I mean? Especially if they're in your possession in the car or something like that. You don't do that. You don't defend shit like that. I don't get why people keep defending stuff like that. You know, I just feel like a lot of people in 2020 are corrupt, and they can't think correctly to know I don't know. I just feel like people just need to open their eyes and
it
help
seems
find Bresia.
it seems like this guy too. I mean, it's interesting. I'm hearing things about her, about Aishia tonight, because there's really not that much information from the news articles that I could see. I could just see that they were talking about a lot about Denkins,
And
but this
exactly, that's
Henry,
what I'm
yeah,
saying.
and he has a
They'll talk
crazy
about him.
record too, though. I mean, that's a lot of drugs. The 900 grams
Yeah.
of methamphetamine.
And that's the type of stuff that she was around. You know what I mean? And people need to understand that just as well as he has a record, she has a record. Like, you got to look into both parents. You know what I mean? You, even if he's not the parent, you know, he was given permission to take her. You know, and it's just like, I don't know. I just feel like Bresia does not deserve this, and I'm just really hurt behind it. I just feel like it should be out there a little more.
Right.
I try to share her picture a lot. I try to do what I can, you know, and there was just a live video of her brother and a preacher saying that they're going to Des Moines for something for Bresia, and it's like, we need to have an event here in the QC where people can come out that have been searching and helping. You know, you said you were giving back at that candlelight. She said, I'm not having a candlelight for death or nothing, or a balloon release for death. This is to give back. And I'm like, what are you giving back? Like, what do you mean? That doesn't make sense. You're having a candlelight to give back to the community, but why can't we do something now to give back to the community for helping and continue this search for Bresia, whether she's in Davenport, which we've searched Davenport up and down, you know, but we can continue and make more shirts, whatever we need to do. Why can't we do this together? You know what I mean? And I don't understand why not. Like, that's the only reason why I'm upset. And I try not to bash her, but I'm only speaking facts. This is things that people need to, you know. And all I've been doing is speaking facts, and it is what it is. Like, if people are mad, this is a baby. Like, I don't see what you be mad for. Like, I wouldn't be mad, you know, if somebody's going hard for my child, you know, and unless I have something to do with it.
And have you spoken to her? I mean, I know you said like I think it was 3 weeks you said where you got that, like the block, was it the block calls? Has she contacted you more since then, or is that kind of been it? Was it the block calls, or?
Did she contact me? No, she's been contacting other people.
Oh, okay.
And she wrote me she wrote me before she blocked me off her mom's page. And she was like, "Why? No, I was inboxing her girlfriend. I don't know if they're girlfriend or not, or whatever they are, but I was inboxing her. She's always with her through this case."
Oh wait, that woman or whatever? That's her girlfriend?
Yeah, Amber.
Oh.
Emma. I was like,
oh, okay. I was wondering who that person was.
Yeah. I was like, you know, can you have Aishia call me? She was like, why are you trying to get a hold of her? She was like, you didn't even know Bresia. Like, why does it matter if I knew her or not? None of us, I knew her enough. You know what I mean? And even if I didn't know her, this is a baby. Like, I don't get it. Nobody knew her in Davenport, really, you know, and they're all looking for her. And then she was like, I told Aishia not to talk to you anymore. And I was just like, I bet you did. You know, I bet you did tell her not to talk to me anymore.
Did you go on any of the searches? Like, were you out there involved in any of that?
My sisters did. I work out of
Okay.
town, so I'm not there
Oh,
to
okay.
go on the searches. But
Okay.
my sister, my family, all my friends, they've all been out there searching. I'm doing what I can from home and
Okay.
helping with what I can out this way. So I will be hopefully we can, I don't know, hopefully we can all meet up or something one day and do something that way. But I mean, that like in the QC, but right now I'm not that way. I just know of Aishia, went to school with her. And when I heard that Bresia was missing since day one, I've been just trying to help with whatever I can. And I even been trying to contact her, and it just did not go the right way. And I didn't want it to be a negative thing, you know, with me and her, because I do know her, but I also wanted to, you know, just talk to her. You know, I was like, girl, just call me, like we can talk. But instead, they want to call me private and see what I know, try to see what I know, you know. And it's just like I'm trying to figure out what, you know, where your baby's at. What do you know? That's my question. Why are you trying to call me private? I don't get it. Why do you have to make it weird? Talk to me normal. Call me off a number so I can call it back. Like, what are you doing?
All right. Well, thank you for. Did you? Oh, by the way, did you ever meet Henry's wife or the woman he was staying with?
I don't even know who she is.
Okay.
No, I don't even know who she is. He got a lot of women. So
Okay.
sure, I wouldn't know which one is which. Oh, but there is a girl that reached out to me, and she said that this girl, I don't know if what the police spoke to her about, but this girl, she said that she had some information. And I was like, what's up? Like, we can talk about it. I even tried to, this is the information I was trying to give Aishia and talk to her about, but that's when she was being weird. But the girl told me that Henry used to date her mom and used to molest her.
Oh my God.
So yeah, so it's just a lot of like information that was given that was to the police about this girl's, you know, this girl's information, and it was deep. It was deep information, and I was trying to talk to someone about it, but Aishia wasn't trying to hear it. She told me to call the investigator. I asked her for the investigator's number. She never sent it to me. I was like, okay, that doesn't make sense. They said, why don't you reach out to the police? I was like, I'm trying to reach out to Breasia's mom. Like, aren't you her mom? Like, can we talk to the police together? Like, can we talk about this situation together? Like, this girl just gave me some information that is deep, like that needs to be looked at. Like, it'd be better if I go to the police station with you. Can we talk about this? But no.
Wow. Can you can you add anything else as far as like just I don't know, maybe some insight as to far as the mother's character? I mean, you told us a story about the driving with the kids in the car and child endangerment, crashing into poles. I mean, is that just kind of her normal character, I guess? I mean,
well, there was someone. Well, I know that she shouldn't. I don't know. I just feel like that she shouldn't be around these other kids right now while this is going on. Like, I don't have a good feeling at all about it. Because her youngest son, like, I know he runs away a lot, and they had signs of, you know, they just have signs that they don't need to be around her. Like, they're doing TikTok, smacking her breast and smacking her booty, and like just stuff that shows that they are just into sexual stuff, because he was excited when he smacked them. You know what I mean? And it's a TikTok that was going around the internet. And it's like, when that she showed her character in that TikTok. her character towards her kids, because I've never seen. She did bend over and he smacked her on the butt, and I'm just like, that is like child pornography to me, or
he
something.
smacked
Like
who
that
on the
just
butt?
looks disgusting.
He smacked who on the butt?
He smacked his mom on the butt. Her son, both of her sons were smacking her on the butt, and stepped back and looked at it first, and then gave it a smack and watched it jiggle.
Jesus Christ. That's crazy.
And that's a TikTok going around Facebook.
Really, I'm gonna have to look into. Maybe the Facebook people can send me the links and information.
Yeah, she deleted her TikToks, but I didn't even have her on TikTok. I got that inbox to me. Like everyone was passing it around. So she deleted TikTok, she deleted Facebook, she deleted all her social media, but she knows what I'm posting on my page. That's what's weird to me.
Wow.
She called me to fight about what I was posting on my page, but you don't have any social media. But you have all the time in the world to snoop on other people's stuff to see what they're posting instead of the correct thing to do while your baby's missing.
Is there any way? Yeah, somebody asked, "What's the TikTok?" Is there any way we can get a? Do you know the account name or something like that, or it's just floating around on?
They don't have an account. I think all of Davenport has those TikToks saved, so I can probably go through my thing and find it.
Okay.
But all those TikToks are saved. There's videos of her at the club shaking it, like she just went to another party. Like people are seeing her out in traffic, music blasting. She's doing her thing, just enjoying the weather, and just like not even. And then her family's attacking us, saying Aisha's out looking for her baby every day. Well, not what we see. We see her. Like it just seems like you guys are off a little bit. Like we see this girl. She has a big red truck, a big red Bremobile. People see that truck everywhere. Like people see what's going on. Like this has to get out there. Like I don't get why.
Let me ask you this.
Going on for so long.
Okay, thank you for reaching out to me and all that. Let me ask you this. I'm a little burnt out right now. It's been almost.
It's okay. I am too.
I want to ask you this because somebody reached out to me.
Take it slow. What'd you say?
Somebody reached out to me, and I just want to hear your thoughts about this. It says, okay, hold on. In the meantime, Aishia Lankford, who is Breasia's mother, opened up 3 GoFundMe pages. Aisha's attitude changed when she started going on spending sprees, buying cars. After the community found out, everyone stopped donating, and she cashed out the 3 pages. She stopped putting out flyers and doing news reports. It's rumored, supposedly, allegedly, these are all allegations, that she sold her daughter to trafficking for a debt she owes a dealer. I don't know. The internet gets crazy, but curious about, did you hear anything about those GoFundMes? Three GoFundMes and all.
Oh yeah, she created a GoFundMe. I think it was $1,500 the first one, and every time she met the goal, it jumped up another 1,000. And once she met that goal, it jumped back up to 3,500. She got like 3,600 and cashed out. She probably had a couple other ones. Wow. You know what I mean? But I know of that 3,600 one, and she cashed out. And then now I guess she got a new vehicle. I don't know what she's doing with the money, but they're trying to get more donations. The preacher pointed behind. Oh yeah. The preacher that was on the live pointed to the posters behind them when he said they need donations. Do you see what the family's been doing? And he pointed to 2 Dollar Tree posters behind them. Like, what do you mean you need donations for posters? Like, why are you steady asking people for money? And she just got 3,600 and maybe even more from people.
Wow.
She was, I don't know. She was selling her shirts to her family members, and some of her family members got mad because they had to buy a T-shirt with their nieces on it and nephews, and like you gotta buy a shirt, you gotta buy a mask, you gotta buy, like, they need some money. They're selling dinners. Like, I don't see where the money's going, but we definitely need a private team that she turned down. I believe she turned down a team that was going to come help her search, and I mean, I'm just lost.
Wow.
I wouldn't mind helping, putting towards a private investigator, you know, so she can be found, like, ASAP. So we can all, you know, we can look for the next baby. Like, we can move to the next one, because there's plenty of them missing, and nobody's, you know, I'm just really ticked off about this baby. Like, kids mean a lot to me. I love kids. I love people. There's no reason why a family should go through this, missing a family member that is especially that young. Like, what are you going to do with a 10-year-old? Like, what? I'm lost. Like, what did she do? She's a good girl. She's a really good girl. She's happy. She, just like her mom said, she loves school.
Do you know if child services has been to the house? I mean, I know you already told me the incident. Well, the kids.
I don't know.
You don't know.
I don't know if they've been to the house, but someone needs to talk to them boys. I know that much.
Eva here
someone
said.
Needs to talk to them boys.
Eva says she tried to stop teams from searching within 24 hours to go to a candlelight visual, which we watched that together. For the people that just joined recently, whatever, we watched that way earlier in the stream, and it was kind of weird that, like, literally it was like 2 days after there was this candlelight balloon thing on a Sunday, and I was like, it's a little weird so soon after.
That's what I'm saying. And then the person that she said she's glad didn't come was probably me.
Oh, really?
She said, I'm glad some people didn't come. That's good for me. Yeah. Like, it was probably me. Shoot, I definitely didn't come, but I'm not coming to a candlelight and a balloon release for a baby girl that's probably still alive. If she's not passed on and I just didn't leave, and I didn't leave her funeral, I'm not going to release no balloons for her. Like, I don't get it, man. I don't get it. And then while she's searching on live, she's laughing and giggling with her friend and talking about, oh, there's a snake. I'm a woo. Girl, I'd step on snakes and break deer's backs to get to my baby. And you're sitting here worried about snakes and stuff and frogs and your baby somewhere in the damn field. And you're laughing and giggling while you're walking around looking for her, not even wanting to go in the field. But you got people knee deep in the water looking for your baby. Like, that's why I know she wasn't searching like that, because she, on the live, she hardly wanted to even go in the field. I don't get where all the giggles and smiles are coming from.
I haven't looked into her record, but somebody's asking if the mother's been arrested before, Aishia.
Yes, she has. You got to look at her. You got to go to Iowa court. She's been, people posted up her record, and I guess it was reported. I guess she got her family or people looking on people's Facebooks reporting stuff that's about her, so it's not up there no more.
She's reporting stuff.
Because people were posting her background, but they didn't like that. But they'll post Henry's background all day. But we already knew about Henry. Henry's been a sex offender since '92. We knew about Henry. Well, everybody knows Henry's a sex offender.
That's just insane.
But what the people we need to know about you now. I didn't know about her background before I looked her background up. So it's just like, yeah, the GoFundMe, yeah, she definitely made one. like the day after. Then and it's like you wanted to start the money flow early. I wouldn't even had my eyes wouldn't even been able to see my phone to make a GoFundMe. My eyes would be so puffed up for my baby being gone. Especially knowing that I'm the one that let her go with this sex offender, I'd be broken. It's not even the fact that she's gone, I'd be broken, but knowing that I let her go spend the night there, I'd be somewhere in a fucking hospital.
All right. Well, thank you so much for the call. I think we've done a
Thank
lot
you
tonight.
for allowing me to talk to you. I'm sorry if I overwhelmed you.
No, it's
I just
okay,
needed to
it's
let
not you.
this out.
Yeah, no,
I
it's
needed
totally
to let this out so people can hear and stop trying to tell people they're wrong. Because if it was your baby or your niece or your nephew, I'd be going just as hard, because none of these kids deserve that. Like, there are futures and people are forgetting that. We're not going to have a future with nothing good if these kids are seeing nothing but bad and being treated the way that they are.
All right.
And that's just my life. That's it.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it. Reach out to me anytime on Facebook. Well, you have this number too if you want to reach out to me on the number. But
Okay.
all right.
I will. And
right, thank you.
We'll talk some more. Thank you.
All right, take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye. All right, I'm burnt out, yo. I'm so it's been 3.5 hours, man. I'm burnt out. It was a good live stream though, and thank you for everybody that called. Thank you for the super chats. Spivvy, Dre Latina, Magsby became a member. Thank you for becoming a member. I'm gonna pull it up real quick. And I can't even really think anymore. Let's see. Crazy story though, man. I mean, I'm not gonna go on too much further because I'm already just past the point. But I mean, just thinking about this guy's history, it's a crazy history. I mean, and the drugs and all that stuff too. And then, I mean, that was a large amount that this guy was 900 grams, and over 200 grams of the other stuff, with intent to like manufacture or deliver it. I mean, this guy's moving big stuff, right? 900 grams. I wonder how much 900 grams. 900 grams is a lot. Yeah, that's a lot. That's an insane amount. Let me see the chat real quick. Evelyn, thanks. I was not expecting the calls that we're gonna have tonight, and expect all these people. I'll probably have to tomorrow when I get some time. I think I'm gonna take portions of the live stream, especially those two callers, and post it so it gets more eyes. Because the problem is with the rebroadcast, people are not gonna want to watch like 4 hours of streaming, you know. That's why I always like to put something shorter together. But definitely I think there's some portions of this that we can clip and put out. Scum bums. I'm so glad we watched that tonight. I forgot about that term, man. You still live? I'm still live, but I'm cutting it out, man. I'm cutting it out. You're just gonna have to take it back, rewind it. I'm gonna go eat some food probably and just lay down. And there was like a lot of people. I didn't even realize today, like 5-6 people messaged me on Facebook. I didn't even realize, because I was already working on the video. But damn, I know. My dog's barely left at the groomers. Thank you, but our kids need our help. Hear noise or none but phone. Oh, there we go. Thank you for the call. That was a good call. Appreciate you reaching out. And thank you for the chat for reminding me too, because I miss a lot of the things. So 2 pounds, bro.
And that was he was still wanted, so they never even like that stuff that happened in Illinois. Those court documents say that he's wanted in Illinois, so like he still has that whole other situation to deal with. He was supposed to appear in court April 2019 for what happened in Illinois. So they were like looking for him. I don't know how you can't find an offender though, because I thought that was, or maybe the address wasn't listed too. This guy had 3 vehicles and all this stuff. Maybe that's why he didn't have the other 2 vehicles registered to the offender list or whatever. But they said he's not going to be extradited until the pending charges in Iowa are settled. So they got him in there for quite a while, probably. He's not going anywhere. So, computer's freezing. Babies for benefits. Gucci Mane. Thanks, Stephanie. Oh, thank you for becoming a member too. Appreciate that. Yeah, man. If you guys just joining in now, you're joining in late. Put me on your cell phone. Put the headphones on. Go to sleep. It's kind of weird. Go to sleep listening to me. It kind of sometimes like it kind of surprises when people are like, "Oh, I'm watching it on TV," and it's like, really? Like I'm on the TV? And you gotta work on tomorrow's live. Oh man, honestly, this one was so long. I don't even want to do another live stream. It was so long. He had his address as a storage shed. Oh, damn, man. There's a lot to this, I guess. Wow. I almost wish I didn't cut in the middle of the live stream to do the off topics in between before the calls. But I'll see if I can piece something together. But you guys have a good night, man. Get some rest. Hopefully something turns up. It's been 3 months now. Bresia. Bresia Terrell 10. I would be so pissed off. Can you manage like you leave your child somewhere and just like, oh, yeah, I don't know where they're at. Oh, they're just gone. No, I don't know what happened. Yeah, I can imagine. Anyway, oh, Drea, thank you. Oh, is that one of the daughters? My mom is falling asleep listening to you. Appreciate you. Does she know you're using her account to send the donation? Thank you for the super chat. I really want to go out. I was talking to Kara. I want to go out and do a local story too. I want to take the camera back out for a local story, but we'll see. Go in person. But good night, guys. Take care. Appreciate you. Jason, Keandra, Evelyn, Karen, Anicia, Linz, Rhonda, Don, Savage Don. I like that too. Savage Don. Suburban Kid. You've been here for a while too. Sunny D. Yvette popping off in the Facebook chat tonight, going crazy. I understand it though. You guys are trying to get attention on the story though. There's a lot of bullshit, I guess. I get it, man. And that's the way the media works. The stuff just goes so fast. Like you really, when something happens, man, I mean, I can't, say what I would do because hindsight's always 20/20. Thanks, Drea, or Drea's daughter. Super chat is like a donation function on YouTube. Facebook doesn't have it. I don't know why, but on YouTube and so people can put their blaster message on top. But yeah, when something happens, man, you got to jump on it like ASAP. You got to make noise or whatever. I mean, that whole situation with the Amber Alert 5 days later, like that's just insane. And then it was canceled. I was just like, what? Like canceled on Facebook or whatever, the Facebook post, and then they apologized for it after. Like what? Miss Dakona, hey, but have a good night. I'm getting off for the 5th time. Thank you so much, Linz. You were pretty funny tonight too. I appreciate your comments. Take care of yourselves. Peace.